Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
So can you read the buttons on below?
oh,
If there's some of them
uh,
you can read.
oh wait. Oh yeah, my mouse. I forgot I have a mouse. Like this. This is
Mm-hmm.
raw. I keep forgetting which one is
Ru
raw. Ru. Okay.
is ru.
The one with the circle is ru, and the one without the circle
Exactly.
is raw. It's confusing.
Exactly.
I hate it. This is
Here we
this
have.
this is
Hmm?
go. I know this is chi in Chinese, so it's go. It means go or leave.
Yes, yes. More probably more leave than go
Leave.
actually.
Oh yeah, that.
Or
Yeah,
like
see?
or like
Chinese.
remove like something.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. So it's like erase then? Like if you
Yes, it's shokyo. Shokyo.
shokyo. Okay.
So long O, shokyo.
Shokyo. Okay.
This is like remove one.
And I don't know how to read the rest.
Okay, so the first
Oh,
button you have the verb.
there's the names
Oh,
in
never
English.
mind.
How do you read it though?
It's like modoru. Modoru
Modoru. Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah. I know
verb.
that one. Yeah.
Modoru, to return. Like this is here shoki. So shoki, the second one.
Oh, this one?
Yes, shoki.
Shoki.
It
Okay.
return to to the base, like to the original
To
thing.
this name.
Shoki. Yes, exactly.
What does this mean? Because in Chinese, it's le, and it's
Mhm.
just like something you add at the. Wait, no, I was thinking the one without the. What does this mean?
The second kanji
Uh
basically
huh.
means like it's ko, and generally it means like child,
Ah,
although
that's
sometimes
cool.
it can mean something different.
Oh, okay.
Mm, ko.
I
But
see.
sometimes like it's also like technically it's probably also the same in Chinese, but it's also like the kanji for like constellation, which is like the mouse, I
Oh,
think.
I have no clue. My Chinese is bad.
Yes, but like it's also that if you, but most of the time it's gonna be something like it's either going to be something about children,
Ah.
or it will be there just for the sound. Because like in Japanese, there is a way to translate like characters like hiragana
Mhm.
into kanjis if you want, just like in Chinese, right? When you try to write English words in Chinese,
I don't know.
you have to use
I'm
characters
not
with the
sure.
sounds.
Yeah,
You
I
have to
guess
use
you have to like
Chinese characters with the
find.
sounds.
Yeah.
And in a way, the kind of same exists in Japanese. This is
But
called ateji.
oh.
Ateji is like putting kanjis not for their meaning, but for their
Mhm.
usual sounds.
Not for the meaning, but the usual. Oh, like chocoreto and stuff like that.
Exactly, exactly.
Ah, okay.
For example, there is a kanji for kohi,
Ah,
which you
yes,
probably
yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Yes. So like these two kanjis are generally used only for the reading, not really for the like for what it means. Like
Meaning. Ah,
yes.
okay. I didn't know kohi
Like
has a kanji.
I mean, I think like come for the this is kind of an exception though because kohi does have the meaning of this.
Uh
It's like
huh.
pan probably. Pan has like also like kanjis, and pan when you look at the kanji, it basically means pan.
Mm.
It's like
So
bread,
same
right?
kanji.
Yes, but like there's are some exceptions, some examples where they use ateji. For example, the most common one would be the verb dekiru, to
Dekiru?
be able to,
Mm-hmm.
dekiru. And they use the de from deru to go out, and ki from kite or kuru to come. So it doesn't make sense with the like the sense of the meaning of dekiru, to be able to.
But they just used it
Doesn't make any
anyway.
exactly.
Ah, languages.
That's just something that exists
Yeah, it
in
doesn't make sense
Japanese.
sometimes. You just kind of have to, yep. Well,
Yes, they're not that common in Japanese
that's
though.
good. That's good.
But just know that it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So like the third word we said was shokyo, right at the bottom.
Shokyo.
Shokyo, exactly.
Shokyo.
Bigger
Do you have tones?
shokyo.
Ah, long. Shokyo.
Yes, long and short. You
Okay,
actually have to
okay.
be careful about this
Yeah, my
because
teacher told me.
if in Japanese you don't if you don't respect the long and the short like the short and the long
Mm-hmm.
tone like tones or like syllables,
Mm-hmm.
people will generally not understand you.
Yeah, because
Like
it means
if
different things, right? Like I remember learning
absolutely.
one about like salons, like
Mm,
salon, and like there's like another word that I forgot. Even forgot what the
mm.
salon is in Japanese. But like,
Can I have an example?
yes, please.
And I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay.
mm, nah, nothing's coming out.
Later, if you remember, we can go
Yes,
back to
alright.
it. And
So
then
shokyo. And then kette.
kete? Ah, like the
Kette.
side.
Decide. So like the first kanji is ketsu, usually in Chinese.
Ketsu.
But since there is some sort of consonants after on the kanji after,
Mm-hmm.
you can like sort of shorten the tsu as a little tsu. A little tsu, you
With
probably
what?
know what it means.
What?
It's like instead of ketse, it becomes kette.
Ket. Ah. Yeah, because
Kette.
you shorten it, so you remove the
Yes.
su.
You did not exactly remove the tsu, but you shorten it.
Oh,
Like it's
so
it's not
ketste is also like a way to pronounce it?
no, not
Oh,
really.
okay, then
But
yeah.
just be careful when you read, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
because be seeing big tsu and small tsu.
Oh, I know
The
that.
small
If
tsu,
the small two is when like word like matte with the double T, it
exactly,
becomes the small thing.
exactly.
Yes, I am very smart. Yes, thank you. I studied hard.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Also, for the three buttons that you see at the like these three kanjis
This
that you
one?
see here,
Oh no. Where?
right
This
on
one?
top, like here, these three.
I can't see
Do you
your
know these ones?
thing.
Yes, of course.
You have to let me know. Like look at my mouse and let me know where. Where do I go?
The three, yes, the three that you are currently pointing at.
Yes. These.
Yes, yes, exactly. The first one, you probably know about this. Ego from actually it's
Ah, smile.
no,
No?
not egao.
Oh, okay.
This is ego.
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 English.
Exact. Yes, exactly.
Uh,
English.
I
This
can
is the A.
click it though.
Usually, like this one
Wait.
means hero actually,
Oh,
but this is kind of like most country names are actually ateji in
yes.
a way.
Learned that.
If we
So,
were looking for like things before,
mm-hmm.
hello Koyola. If we were looking for ateji words, it's basically like country names. There's plenty of them in there.
Mm-hmm. So, what does this do for names?
I mean, this is just gonna turn your characters into English. Click it. That's it.
Oh, okay. I see.
And then the second button is gonna
Mm-hmm.
be kazu or suji. Kazu or
So,
suji, the first kanji for suji, is
uh-huh.
going to be giving you numbers. Try
Oh,
it.
why? Now, isn't numbers different in Japanese? Like, it's not suji, is it? Suji,
Actually,
is it?
it's true, but whenever you click these kanjis, it's gonna give you like, the Arabic numbers. If you want the kanjis for the numbers, you have to click on kanjis, actually.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, if for example you want to have kanjis in such a box, you have to
Mm-hmm.
click on something that gives you kanji. For example,
Oh.
it's going to be between all the other kanjis.
You mean like if I want this name, I forgot already, Kyoko. I can only read
Mm.
Kyoko. I forgot this one. But Kyoko,
Kyoko.
yes,
Mm.
if I want Kyoko, I have to like click a thingy out of these three that gives me
Mm.
kanji instead of like the hiragana.
It doesn't exist here. Yes.
Okay.
Ki, you probably have some ki. Ki is usually symbols.
This one?
Symbols. Yes. But sometimes it
Oh,
also
so
gives you kanji.
cute. Okay. What
It's
is this?
very
I
symbols.
forgot. I forgot. Ma? No, not ma.
Hisa, it's not exactly ma. It looks a bit like ma, but it's not exactly ma. This is a kind of a kanji replacement. Whenever you put it in front of a first kanji, it repeats the first kanji. For example, you have hisa from hisashiburi, for example,
Yes.
it's been a long time,
Uh huh.
and you can say hisa bisa. So you first use the first kanji for hisa, for hisashiburi, and
Uh-huh.
then as the second kanji, you use this marker instead.
So you just kind of have to, like, when someone uses this, you just have to, oh, that's hisa, but that has this, so it becomes hisa bisa.
It, exactly. So if depending on the kanji before, of course.
Lots
So
of
like here you
mem.
have
Okay.
hisa,
Mm-hmm.
bisa, or like it can also be, for example, for adjectives. Mizu,
Mm-hmm.
mizu mizushi. The first character is going to be kanji, and the first character is going to be this one, mizu mizushi, for example.
What is mizumizushi?
This means something like livid or like green,
Okay.
lively green, something like is life inspiring, you could say, maybe.
Very
For
hard
example, like
words. Things you'd find in
right.
novels. I see, I see. Okay. So it is
And
ma?
the kind of
Because it looks like katakana, isn't it?
it's a tiny bit different. If you write ma, if you like look up ma, I'm pretty sure you'll see it's a bit different.
No, because I forgot my katakana list in my other
All right.
room. So
Okay, it's
I'm
okay.
flying by
So,
ear.
so like, if you want to have ma, you have to shorten the first bar on the very left.
Oh,
This bar is too
this
long.
one? Oh,
Yes, exactly.
oh, I
And the rest
see.
is a bit longer.
I see, I see, I see. Oh, but it does look like ma. Wow, I'm so smart. I still remember. Good job. It kind of looks like
Yes,
ta too. I remember like being so confused, like ma ta. There's so many things that look the same, especially in
yes.
katakana.
In katakana, since it's basically bars, right? It's
Yeah,
only a few bars together, so it does look a bit similar.
like
A lot similar,
for
actually.
me back then when I learned about she and su, like the difference is in strokes, and I just
Yes.
was so confused. Like without my
Not exactly
courses, I
shi
don't
and
think
su,
I can. Is it
but
not
you can
she?
remember. You can basically remember with the hiragana. For example, like when you draw shi in
Mm-hmm.
hiragana, you have the same thing in katakana, but like with strokes, not with like one single
Oh,
stroke, but like
uh-huh.
the thing that is. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know
looking
how
at.
else to explain it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We don't have a whiteboard. It's okay.
Yes.
Maybe another time.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so we continue?
Is there any kanji here?
Oh
I don't
yeah?
know.
I don't think so. I don't see any. I think it's just
No, me
hiragana.
neither. Yes. By the way, do you know what hime means?
Himi?
Hime
Hime
from the name
princess.
hime. Yes,
Which one
exactly.
is
So like
princess?
it's like this one, the first
This
one,
one?
hime.
Ah.
Yes.
I know this is
And
usually used to like say something is female, but I don't know this.
it's just a like general princess, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
other things like, oh, you mean
The
the part on the left.
I
Yes,
don't know what
exactly.
it's called in Japanese. Is it also radical? Because in Chinese it's
It's
called
a
like the
radical,
radical.
yes.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Radical.
Yeah.
This is radical for onna no ko,
Yes,
for
like
example.
for girls. Usually
Yes,
things with this
absolutely.
are girls.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Not all the time.
Most of the time.
Like, yes.
Right?
I'd say actually it's not even most of the time.
Really?
There are a lot of like words that have this that don't necessarily
Oh,
like completely have to do with women.
damn. Fine. My knowledge
Actually,
is
there might be
useless.
like some other things. For example, I think there's like my memory is a bit short, but like I put something about urusai.
Uh huh.
I like also can be written with a kanji like this. It's
Uh,
like
uh, so hime is read
right.
as urusai, or do you mean just
No,
the
I mean
radical?
like yes, a radical of a kanji that has urusai, which means like to be noisy or like to
Yeah.
be like
Wow. Wow.
that's it.
Sexist. Great
A lot of things
job.
like this.
I mean, I see the direct like the because back then men like thought of women as like loud and stuff. So like women shouldn't be loud and stuff. It's like a still a very common thing in Asian culture, like in
Yes,
my culture too.
absolutely.
So like I can still see the correlation. So technically, I'm not entirely wrong.
Yes. It's
Yes,
just like something fun to remember.
it's just very
Just,
outdated. Like you can tell it's
yes,
the worldview back then.
Yes, exactly.
I
And
see,
the
I see.
second kanji, I think you might know it from Chinese.
I've seen it. I remember like no wait, no, no. I've seen it.
This is
It
a
looks like not from Nine, like from grandma, but I don't know. It's
oh,
not. It's just like a little.
it's usually is from like possession. It means can usually possession in
So
Chinese. It
having
also means like
having a
general.
princess?
Mm, yeah, but it's like, of course, this kind of name doesn't really make complete sense,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's just something that has a part of it. Like a part of it is makes a bit of sense, but usually it's just names, you know.
I see, I see.
Alright. So like here in Japanese, it's usually pronounced no. By the way, it can
No.
also can also replace sometimes, like very rarely, the particle no. For example, when you read books, like sono ichi, the first tome, the first chapter.
Oh, for this? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sometimes it can happen. It's very rare, but like it's it can be good to know.
I will not remember this. You will have to remind me if we ever come
It's
through
okay,
with
as much
kanji.
as you want.
Yes, thank you very much. My memory is bad, okay? So just fair warning.
Mm.
Oh, also,
By the way,
I
for
don't
the
know if
first
you
kanji,
mind, but your
yes.
stream has the writing of streamer mode has been enabled, blah blah blah. You can click X on that if you don't want the banner
Oh
on
yeah,
your stream.
yeah, I forgot about this. I wasn't even looking.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I got you, I got you.
Wonderful. By the way, her first
Mhm.
kanji for her like name,
Watashi, I
not
can
her.
read that. Oh, no, no, you
No,
didn't mean that.
Ryoko. No, Kyoko. Sorry, Kyoko.
Kyoko, yeah.
Yes, Kyoko. This is the second kanji from Tokyo. If you're interested,
Tokyo, the city.
Tokyo. Yes, absolutely, Tokyo.
Oh, so a
Right.
child from Tokyo.
It means usually something from like the capital. The capital.
Child from the capital?
Yes, it could mean something like this for her name.
I mean, it makes sense because in the background of her story, she's like
Mhm.
a noble blood. So like princess,
Okay.
Tokyo, like I see it.
Of course. But it's just something like the creatures made, you know. Generally, of course, in real life,
Hmm.
people don't really have a meaningful like
No,
name. We're just
because
very creative.
my
Mm.
Chinese name has meaning. So I thought like Japanese names also have meaning. No.
It used to be in the past. I mean, they do have like some sort of meaning, right?
Mm-hmm.
But usually, like something, it's more something like the parents like, or like something that sounded right, rather than like an actual meaning in Japanese.
Okay, yeah. So it's like they care less about the meaning and more about how it sounds now.
Yes, nowadays,
I
more
see.
now
I see.
nowadays it is so.
Okay, okay, okay. I
It is
see.
so. Oh, let's go.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
名前,
Mm-hmm.
人, person?
Uh, sorry.
No, is this a kanji?
Yes, it's a kanji. It kind of
Person.
looks weird, but it's a kanji. This is the kanji for hairu, for example, to enter, or like new
Oh,
in
really?
Chinese.
Because it looks like the 人 in Chinese, which means person. So I thought,
Okay,
okay,
this is like a tiny bit different. Whenever you
this
have
one.
in this one for for a person, hito or
Mm-hmm.
jin
It doesn't have the
in
this part.
Japanese, des, and it's usually like the left stroke is longer, or
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
true. That's
either
true. That's
longer
true.
or equal,
Yeah, and it doesn't
depending
have
on the
the
police.
this thing.
Yes, this thing basically means that it's the other one who is the longest.
Okay,
So it's
so
high to enter.
名前入る か.
No,
Hmm?
oh, this is actually the second one. Is not even a kanji. I mean, it's not even a katakana.
It's
It's
a
actually a kanji here.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, what kanji? Why does the kanji look like katakana?
It's actually like it's actually like you find something. It's like all katakana, all hiragana and katakana are actually based off kanjis. It's actually either part of a kanji or like a full kanji.
Uh-huh.
That's how we created hiragana and
I
katakana in
hate
the
it
first
already.
place.
It looks the exact same, but bigger, you know? Like,
Yes.
fuck you.
This is
Also,
the
what
kanji
is
for chikara,
kara?
chikara, strength,
Chikara.
or like
Strength. Enter
putting its
strength.
strength on. Yeah, it's like entering name. Like nyuryoku, and nyuryoku, here we have as the two kanji.
This one?
No, before, the one we were talking
This
about.
is
Yes, nyuryoku.
Nyurok. Haeru
Nyu,
become new.
as I said, hairu. Hairu is the verb.
Hairu.
So it's in Japanese reading.
Uh-huh. So now we read it in the Chinese
Chinese reading.
reading.
So it is like nyuryoku.
Nyuryoku. So
Exactly.
it means what?
Something like generally entering, but like entering something like a name, like in the computer, for example, or like in a record or something like this. Nyuroku.
Name Nyuroku. Oh,
So they're entering the name. Oh, perfect.
this is the I'm talking about, but it's just usually like a des at the end for Chinese. So I don't know what this actually means.
Generally, it means something like the end in general.
So what is this?
Here, like kanryo.
Kanryo. Oh, finished. I think.
Yes, complete.
Complete.
Properly closer to complete. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of words that have very similar meaning in Japanese.
I see.
You have to be mindful of this.
Very difficult.
Just tiny bit differences.
So now
here we have.
I forgot already. Something ryoku.
Exactly.
Nyuryoku.
Nyuryoku.
Nyuryoku. Oh. Fuck, I forgot already. What was it?
Take your time, don't worry.
No, I don't remember.
Kanryo.
Kanryo. Yeah, kanryo shimasu.
Exactly.
You have finished entering your name. Completed
it
entering
finishes...
your name.
Yes, exactly. Yoroshi
desu ka? Is this alright?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Did I tell you about Yoroshi?
No. Oh, yes.
Yoroshi
The
is
E
like...
with the adjective.
Yes, it's an adjective. But like, did I tell you the difference between E, like E, to be good, to be okay, and Yoroshi?
I don't know. I think Yoroshi is more keigo, no? Like polite?
Yes, exactly. Yes. It's keigo is actually a big part of Japanese. It's quite difficult. Just like for now, just remember that Yoroshi is just something more formal.
Oh, so I was completely right. I wasn't just half right?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so smart! Yay.
Okay. It's just like the more polite version of like...
Okay. Yeah, I think there's gonna be like a lot of mix between keigo and like, what is it called? The relaxed, more casual Japanese style of speech? What is it called?
I usually say it's tameguchi, but I know there's a different word, but I'm not using it. Okay. And I can read it, but like I don't remember it.
Okay. You just forgot.
It's like casual talk. Yes.
Yeah, so
if I see it, I just don't remember.
The game, I think, like, because again, she's like of noble blood, so I think we're gonna see a lot of Keiko. And I'm not very good at Keiko.
You should be fine, don't worry.
I am not reading that. Kono something wa. I already don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know how you would translate that into English. Ojo-sama. My lady?
Yes.
Your hot tea is here or something? No. He's delivering it. I don't know how to make the sentence in English.
Okay. So ojo-sama.
Yes.
You know about sama, right?
It's like a very respectful way of saying someone who's like higher in status than you.
Yes. Not necessarily like higher status, but something you out to respect. Yes. Absolutely.
Like leaders and
yeah.
I don't know what else.
Basically, yeah. Leaders, masters.
Yeah, like if you're a butler. Oh, customer, you use sama?
Yes.
Not just son? Ogaku-sama. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Indeed.
And then this is probably hot.
Not exactly. No? This is like, usually the kanji itself is kurenai, from like crimson or like deep red, right?
This is definitely cha. It's the exact same in Chinese.
Yes. So as a whole, it is kocha.
So hot, red.
red tea, it's kind of like black tea. We
Ah.
usually say black tea
Is it
in English.
kocha or kocha?
Kocha,
So
like
long.
ocha.
Yeah,
Yes.
kocha. Yeah, okay.
When you double the o, you have to basically use u, right?
The elongated.
Kocha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The ko-u-cha. Then it reads that's kocha,
Wait, with a
right?
U and not an O?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
kocha.
Sometimes there are examples where you are going to double with o,
Mm-hmm.
otosan.
Mm-hmm.
No, otosan. No, otosan even isn't even you. Like
Oh,
o,
I have
oki,
a,
oki.
I have an example for what we were saying earlier about how elongated versus not elongated have different
Hmm?
meanings. Oji and
Hmm?
oji, like prince
Oh
and
yeah,
uncle.
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. Yes,
Oji
I
and oji.
remember now. Okay, sorry. Back to what you were saying.
No, I mean, I was just finished. Like kocha
Mm-hmm.
is with an u, and most of the time it's gonna be with an u. There are only very rare examples where you can have with a doubling of o with an o
Mm-hmm.
here. All right,
Okay.
and same from when you try to double e, like like kohi, for example, if you were to like write it in like no sensei, like perfect sensei, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sensei, you would play sen, se, n, se, and I,
Mm-hmm.
not e,
Yeah,
right?
sensei.
So like
Yes.
even if it's written as sensei, you'd be saying sensei.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Usually, like sometimes there are gonna be like some girls who try to be like cute or pretty and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna say it as sensei just to like sound cute. But the
Mm-hmm.
normal pronunciation is going to be sensei,
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
right?
Okay, okay, okay.
So like here it is, ko chao.
So if you
Hmm?
sorry, if you write this in hiragana, will you write it
Hmm?
ko with double O or OU?
Oyu,
Ah,
ko
okay.
u
So it's always just ko u.
chi, and then little ya.
Yeah, but the ya is small, right?
Yes, the ya is small, exactly.
Yes. Ko
Ko cha.
cha o
Hmm?
go.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Yoi, yo
Yoi.
u i, yo
Yoi.
i, exactly.
Is this like Chinese reading then? The weird ones?
Yes,
Okay, so
exactly.
weird ones are Chinese readings. Got it. Okay. Okay.
Generally, yes.
Yes. Okay. At least I got one thing.
If you hear things like sha, cha, jun, all the things like this are
Uh huh.
generally Chinese readings.
Okay, because it's just
There are
yoi, and I
some
don't know
for
how do
Japanese.
you separate that to just one kanji. So I was like, maybe that's the Chinese reading.
And there are two Chinese readings here. Generally, in words, it's
Mm-hmm.
only Japanese or only Chinese. There are only
Oh,
very few examples and few exceptions in this. Like
so
it's pretty much a rule at this
so this
point.
is also Chinese reading.
Yes,
Oh,
ko and cha are both Chinese readings.
oh, that means I no longer get it. Cause it can be
Oh no.
separated, ko and
Actually, like the first kanji, here
mm-hmm.
we have ko. We say ko Chinese reading. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. But like alone, it's pronounced as kurenai.
Oh right, the
Kurenai.
one you were mentioning earlier.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Kurenai.
I see,
It's
I
like
see.
deep red or crimson.
Okay.
And the second one doesn't have a Japanese reading.
Yeah,
Should we just say
this
cha?
is exactly Chinese. Even in Chinese, we say cha.
Yes. So here the second kanji doesn't have a Japanese reading. So even if it's alone, we
Mm-hmm.
just use a Chinese reading,
Okay.
right?
I already don't remember, so you're gonna have to pronounce it for
Yoi,
Kyoi.
yoi,
Yoi.
exactly.
Yoi
Yoi,
shimashita. Already
yoi.
done.
It's
The
prepare like yoi is like to prepare
Ah,
something.
okay. Yeah, I was just like, this is past tense. Shimashita is past
Mm.
tense.
By the way, this is one of the things I talked about earlier, like
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yoi is like a noun, preparation, and we add suru after, and we conjugate it, and it becomes a verb.
This one, you mean? Because this is a noun, and then we
Yes.
put.
We add suru or shimashita here,
Uh-huh.
which is a conjugated form of suru.
Mm-hmm. And then.
And it just turns the kanji that we had before, like the noun that we had before,
Mm-hmm.
into a verb.
You see.
Right?
Okay.
So like yoi itself
But
means
prepare.
preparation.
Preparation, not prepare. Okay.
Yes. And yoi suru becomes to prepare.
Okay.
Right? Grammatically, it's different from yoi o suru. In this case, we will have a noun with the particle of object and suru. And the verb would only be suru.
If it's yo-yo suru, does that mean it's do the preparation or something like that?
Exactly. Exactly. You're pointing things right.
So hard.
Exactly.
Okay. You see.
Alright, so we have.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I
No,
thought.
it's okay. So I prepare like the black tea. Alright.
Can I go back?
Perfect. No, it would be nice.
No.
If we had.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's just not touch anything.
Sorry.
Alright, ojo-sama.
Ojo-sama. Yeah, my lady.
Yes. Do you remember her name?
Kyoko. Scary sudden tests. Oh, the butler. See, it's for you.
Yeah.
Gomennasai. Blah blah blah. I keep forgetting. Is that chi? So cha?
So this is chi indeed with a small yo.
Oh, it's yo. Oh, so it was cho. Chi. This is a chi. Oh, chotto.
Chotto. Absolutely. Very nice.
I forgot. It was ma. No. Ho.
Close.
And there's this. I forgot. Becomes go. No.
Not exactly. Go is from ko.
Fuck. What is bo? No.
Bo. Exactly.
Bo. To shimashita.
Exactly.
She was daydreaming.
Yes. Bo to shimashita. Bo to shichatte.
I don't know which part of this is daydreaming. I guess boto is the daydreaming part.
Yes.
And then it's like the same thing with earlier where boto is the noun, and then because it gets the shi chatta, no?
In this case, it's more like there is a to particle, which kind of like is something to cite things, especially onomatopoeia. Like bo, kind of like some sort of onomatopoeia.
Oh, because it's like that. She's daydreaming, so the dot. Yeah, okay, I get that.
In Japanese, like daydreaming would be probably something like bo, something like flying in the air.
Like if you read manga and such. Okay.
Right. So bo, the thing that you see is interesting. That there is something like longer. It's longer, and it's made not with u. Not the hiragana, but the usual way to lengthen thing with katakana, right? You remember? For example, kohi, to refer to it. If we were to lengthen it, like the length on the o and the i in katakana, we use this character. So we use bo, this character, hi, and then this character, right after this one.
So he would also be written in hiragana?
Here it is strange because like there is a hiragana, but with this thing to lengthen, right?
Sorry, I don't get it.
Okay, so usually when we talk about lengthening, like lengthening vowels, for example, kose, we have ko u
se
i.
Yes.
Right? But here we don't have u when you look at it.
Oh, do you mean like bo and then this is pronounced u instead of the o from bo?
And this is indeed like still pronounced o.
Okay.
It's just a different way to make the vowel longer.
Ah, okay. You're just saying like this is like an example of the elongated words we were talking about, like bo o
Bo
because
to shimashita. Bo to shichatte.
bo. Yeah, so you have to like pronounce it longer
Yes, absolutely.
because of this.
This is generally done in like onomatopoeias exactly, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it a lot.
So,
yeah.
yeah. So when you have onomatopoeia, you generally don't lengthen it with the usual ways in hiragana. You instead use as if it was katakana.
Oh, that's true. This is only usually used in katakana. I forgot.
Yes, exactly.
I forgot. This is usually used only when the word is katakana. Ah, but because
Yes.
this is an onomatopoeia, that's why they can use this.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Also, sometimes like Japanese people are very playful, so sometimes you also have this. For example, when there's a baby talking, they might use it as well.
Aw, cute.
Just have some fun.
I see. So this thing
here,
I couldn't read. Oh, sorry. Yes.
It's probably it's a name, and I'd say Manosuke. Manosuke. I'm not sure myself.
Okay,
Manosuke.
we'll see later then, I guess.
So gomennasai.
Gomennasai. Ah, sorry, Manosuke.
Exactly.
Wait a little. Chotto.
Chotto. It's not exactly wait.
Oh, no, because it's combined with bo to shimashita. So she said,
exactly.
I was daydreaming a little.
Exactly. By the way, we have like shichatte. This is a contraction. There's gonna be a lot of it in Japanese. Shichatte is actually shite shimao. Te shimao.
I don't know shite shimao. I've heard, but I guess that's the more formal way of saying it.
Not really, in fact.
I barely ever hear it. Shite shimao.
Like when you have te plus a verb at the after, it's usually something like it usually changes a bit like the meaning of like the verb before, or like it has like a different tone to it. For example, te shimao here, so like with the verb shimao, it's like to do something like to be something rapidly or like without caring, and usually like making mistakes. It's not that great. It's like there's two like things to consider here. It's doing something rapidly without paying attention. Te shimao. It's also like doing something like that ends up being bad. Right? Okay. It can be these two things generally.
So she basically daydreamed a little bit.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't really hear shite shimao that often, now that I think about it.
It's actually very common.
They just use shitate.
Chatte, yes. Te shimatte is not that common indeed. Yes. By the way, shimao itself is actually a verb, right? And you can use it like other verbs, like shimao. Usually shimao means like something to get rid of something very quickly. For example, by putting him in your pockets. Shimao itself. When it's te shimao, it means something quite different, right? As you could see.
I see. Okay.
A bit bonus. By the way, on this one, we have te at the very end, right? So this sentence is basically not finished. Yes, it's a te form from te shimatte, right? There's going to be a lot of occasions in Japanese where people don't finish their sentences.
How wonderful! I thought te is like a way to end it because there's so many instances where te is used.
It's more like I was daydreaming and
and then dot.
So she did not understand what he said basically.
Okay. So she's asking for him to continue with say what he said again.
Yes, like she's like also inviting him to like finish her sentence, like right? They like the what comes after is implied, right?
I see.
That's it.
Okay. Next.
Yes.
おや、珍しいですね。何か考え事ですか?
O? This is basically just like an O. Mezurashi is like how rare.
Yes.
How rare.
Mezurashi is like to be rare. Exactly.
珍しいですね. It's like to be how rare. What were you thinking? I know this is nani, right?
Nani, yeah, nanika. Here we have nanika. This is not exactly the same thing as nani.
What?
Nani, like there are like usually they say question words. For example, you have nani, dare, itsu, all these things. And it's like I usually like to call them metamorphs. Do you know Metamorph from Pokemon?
I don't play Pokemon that often, so no.
Okay. You know
Sorry.
the Pokemon that like transforms, like takes shape of other ones.
Ditto?
No?
Ditto.
Ditto, yes.
Yes,
Ditto's
yes.
right.
I forgot.
Ditto.
Yes, my French friend said
Ditto.
that Pokemon in
Yeah.
French has like their own
Yes,
names.
different nouns.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Ditto,
yeah.
exactly. Now that you say it, it comes like.
Yeah, it's okay.
So Ditto can actually could be anything at the same time before it transforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like Nani. Nani is literally like anything. Like Nani is like the question word for things, so it can be anything at the same time before we like define what it is, right?
But this
For
is
example, we have
kangae and it's think, right?
Yes, kangae goto, like the whole word.
What is goto?
Goto is like the thing usually. So kangae goto is like the thing to think about, or like a worry. Kangae goto.
But it does mean what were you thinking of, no?
A bit different. It's actually where there's something you were thinking about.
Okay.
Is there something to think about? Was there something to worry about?
Because there's the goto. So, you are thinking about something. So
it's like something to think about it.
Okay.
Kangae goto as a whole is something to think about.
I see.
So here, when we have question words like nani, for example, we can add generally 3 things after this. It says ka, mo, or demo, right?
Nani demo is like whatever, right?
Nan-demo, exactly.
Yeah, and then
Nan-demo.
what was nanimo? Anything.
Nanimo. More like everything.
Everything.
Actually, like all things.
Right. I see.
This is actually the difference between nan-demo and nanimo. Nanimo is like you take all the things at once. Like it's like you take the whole bag, for example. And nan-demo is actually anything, but like in small drops.
So
like, basically, it's like
it's
you come
less
something,
big.
it's okay. You come something, it's okay. You come something, it's okay. But we're like doing it one by one, right?
Sorry again.
Okay, sorry.
Nandemo is like smaller than nanimo.
It's like everything. It's like when you say anything, it can be anything. Like when you say anything in English, for example, you pick this one and say it's okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. And anyone you can think about that is new in the list is okay, right? Whereas nanimo, for example, is like all the things. Like you already put a like complete bag, and you cannot add anything to it. It's like something like this closed in a way, right?
Okay, so maybe like if you ask, hey, what do you want to eat? If I say nandemo, that means you can pick any restaurant you want. But if I say nanimo, we go to all the restaurants.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of, exactly.
Okay.
And nanika is like there's a plenty of choice, just as we said. Nani is some sort of detail about things. And nanika, you make a pick out of all these things. The ka is generally the particle of choice. Like you choose one from all of these things.
Okay.
So like generally it means something, or
which
like
is
someone.
Kangaegoto.
Yes, like here this is more like you used something to punctuate the sentence actually. But it kind of means something, but it's more or less here to like punctuate the sentence here. Nanika. There will be instances where nanika will actually be meaning completely something.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
We have to like look at another example, but I think I understand. I see.
Like here is he says, "Oh, that's rare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you thinking about something?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you have something to think about, literally?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I see.
Is that fine for you
Yes.
to understand how it works?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can keep going. All right.
That's more like yes, but like nodding,
Actually,
like just like onomatopoeia, no?
when there's only one
Uh-huh.
it's like It's like yes.
Oh, but it's two,
But
so
here we
it's
have
different.
something more like
Oh,
It's like yeah.
it's like no.
No, it's no.
Oh, I thought. Oh man. Okay, okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Fu? I
Not
forgot.
really.
What is this?
Look up your list.
Damn it! My list is in another room. Wait, let me Google it real quick.
Alright, this is so.
Sora.
So, this is not ra. This is the
That's an u? Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Okay. Sojanai no? Why no?
Exactly. No. So じゃないの.
Why with a no?
No is actually something like something more softening at the end of sentences.
Ah,
Whenever you talk in this,
okay.
like, in a not formal speech, by the way. She speaks like casual speech here,
Mm-hmm.
as we talked about.
Okay, so
そうじゃない.
no,
そうじゃない
it's
の.
not like that.
Yes, exactly.
Ah.
By the way, I have a feeling she's gonna speak a lot like this, with the like.
Oh yeah,
and with a
absolutely.
no and all this.
She's a noble, so yeah, it's gonna be fun to translate.
She's like speaking in a mild, like soft way here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Because of the no. So
Yes.
re de
それで?
Qingtian. Today.
Yes. It's 今日.
What is it?
Actually, 今日.
Hyo.
今日.
Hyo. What is
Yes.
this?
Actually, he, like the day.
Ah,
But
okay.
it's actually something that it's a bit of an exception because you don't read these two kanjis separately. You
Yeah.
actually read it all at once. All at once means is written as kyo.
Hyo.
Right? Kyo. Actually, this can be read with Chinese reading,
Qingtian.
in which case would be konnichiwa.
That's not the Chinese reading. Okay. Okay. Konnichiwa. Oh, okay. So if you want to say konnichiwa, this is the konnichiwa. This is the thing you say, like
could.
if you want to use
Yes.
kanji.
Yes, but like usually in these sort of expressions, you don't really use these kanjis actually.
Oh, then why is she using it?
You just no, because it doesn't mean it's not konnichiwa here.
Oh, it's
It's
kyo.
Kyo, exactly.
Wa, that it's written like a ha.
Kyo. Yes.
Doko no ocha kashira? Okay.
Exactly.
Ah,
Mhm.
sorry. Oh, so?
Sorede.
Sorede is like
Yes,
so.
kind of. And so, exactly.
Today's tea
Mhm.
is from where? Where
About
is the
today, so
but
here we have the particle wa here, but we didn't really talk
sore
about much.
wa? Wa is like
Wa.
what is wa? I don't
It's
know
a
how
context
to.
particle.
Yes.
Like there's like a huge confusion between the context and the subject in Japanese, and it's the same in Korean. Let me drink first. I'll explain
Mhm.
after.
Like I understand where to use it. I just don't know how to explain how to use it.
Like there's this huge confusion
Mhm.
because ga is the actual subject particle. Like when you say subject, it's a subject of a verb.
Kimi ga.
Kimi ga kureta.
Mhm.
Kimi ga kureta kyoku. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Kimi ga, in that sense, like ga, this ga is gonna be a marker for a subject of a verb or an adjective.
So like if
adjective.
we use kimi ga, so we are talking about the kimi.
Yes,
Kind of?
exactly.
Yes.
For in this sentence, we will not be able to replace wa with ga. If
So-
we have kyo ga, it
Mm-hmm.
would be wrong with the next remaining sentence.
Okay. So
But we could say something like kyo ga tanoshimi no hi, like the expected
because
day.
it
Today is the
because it
expected day.
explains the day.
It's a
If it's a
subject
ga.
for a day, so we really see like talking about a day
Mm-hmm.
as the subject,
Yes.
right? Of a verb.
So what?
It's something is something like as ga, right? What is different because it's a context
Mhm.
marker, which means like it's about what we're talking about. It's like a context marker, but reduces the subject. Like you can like in general you can talk about many things in
Mhm.
Japanese, and what reduces the subject to only one thing or like only a few things, right? So like with the meaning of sentence, for example, you have I wonder which ocha, like which tea
Which
is it
tea?
from?
Mm-hmm.
Doko is like
Doko.
the
Where?
ditto for like
Mm-hmm.
place, yes. The ditto for place.
Mm-hmm.
So if we say something like dokoka, what does it mean?
Dokoka is where? No?
No.
No?
We just talked about like we talked about nanika
Ah,
before.
fuck me. Yes. Okay, so it's the same thing with nanika. It can be anything according to the subject. Object.
No.
No?
Okay, so here we have doko, like the
Uh-huh.
ditto for places.
Mm-hmm.
So dokoka would mean somewhere.
Ah, okay,
Dokoka.
okay.
Because you make a choice of all the places we can have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Does it make sense for now?
Mm-hmm.
So doko is means like vitamer for like places. Is
Mm-hmm.
that fine for you?
Yes.
So like doko no ocha. No is actually like the
What places ocha? Like the ocha is from the doko.
yes. Usually in lessons they tell you it's like the possessive. I don't not really
Kind of.
bring this one. It's more like something to classify. So when with possession is one way to classify things.
Mm-hmm.
And no in general is like used to classify things. For
Okay.
example,
So
you could say you can talk about possession, but you can also say something like I'm playing a game, for example, Fushigi no Dungeon, for example. Like for example, like dungeon is like dungeon, right? And
Mhm.
Fushigi is like
Weird.
marvelous or
oh.
like formidable, or miracle or
Uh-huh.
more like anyways. We cannot translate it as
Fushigi
possession in
Dungeon.
this case. Fushigi no
Yeah.
Dungeon. It would mean something like the dungeons of mysteries or of wonders,
Ah, okay.
right? It's not really a possessive,
So the
right?
usage of no is more broad than just possession.
Exactly. This is
Okay.
more like a classification particle.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So how would you translate this?
Okay, then there's one thing I'm gonna talk to you and then we will translate this, alright?
Mm-hmm.
The why here, as I said, is like
Yes.
a context particle.
Mm-hmm.
The context particle is basically like about what we're talking about in general
Mm-hmm.
in the sentence. And here it reduces the context.
Mm-hmm.
There is something that increases the context. It's the particle mo, which you probably also heard about.
Yes.
So wa and mo are actually kind of doing the same thing, but in the opposite way. Like moi closen the context to something smaller,
Mm-hmm.
and mo broadens the context to something larger.
Oh, okay. So because if you say kyomo, can you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Kyomo is like more like we can talk about different subjects, but because we're only talking about the ocha and the place it came from, we are using wa for it. Kind of like that.
For example, you could say, 今日も元気ですか? So yeah,
Mhm.
are you doing fine? Also today.
Mm-hmm.
In this sense, 今日も implies that there were other things,
Ah,
other
okay.
days here.
Uh-huh. Well,
Other
kyo
things.
is specifically talking about today.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, if you were to say like to someone, 今日はお元気ですか? This
Uh-huh.
could mean that in other days it might have not been the same.
Okay.
Actually, you can even like turn this like something into like this into something like a bit hurtful. For example, it's like 今日は優しいですね.
Ah, that becomes like, oh, you're nice today, but it implies that you're not nice the other day.
Exactly. So you have to be a
Okay.
bit careful about this one, actually.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
So here we have 今日は, so for today. We're not
Mhm.
talking about the other days, we're talking about today.
Just today.
Like restricted. Yes, just today. どこのお茶? Like, literally it means like tea from a known place. And
Mm-hmm.
we add some sort of question after.
Mhm.
Kashira is like to question yourself.
Okay.
It's like, would generally translate as I wonder.
Ah, I wonder.
I wonder. Like cha from where? It's like,
Yeah.
I wonder where this tea is from.
Yes. Today, specifically.
Yes. So I wonder where this tea is from today.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For instance. Is that fine for you?
Mm-hmm.
I let you a little bit of time to think, like construct things.
I
in
mean,
your
I
head.
think like generally I kind of understand already, but I
Okay.
don't know like the deeper meanings and like why certain things are and like how to translate it back. So yeah, but I could. Next.
Great. Yes.
本日の紅茶はアッサムです。ダージリン、ニルギリと並び。
Okay. What the fuck? I don't know.
It's like this is hon.
Now. No?
Not really. Hon is like usually like hon alone is like book, right?
Yes.
And hon, when it's written like with other things, it's just really like the root, the basis of something, or like something that we base yourself on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have jitsu, which is another reading for he, the day.
Mm-hmm.
So the last sentence we saw, kyo, remember?
Mm-hmm.
For today. Honjitsu also means today.
Oh fuck my ass.
But
Yeah. Sorry, I
It's
cursed when I.
it's okay. It's just funny.
Sorry. I have a
So-
potty mouth.
So here we have also today,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in a more formal way to say today.
Honjitsu is
So-
a more formal way of saying kyo.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
I can accept that. Okay, so today's black tea
Mhm.
is. Fuck, I forgot.
Assam.
Assam. Assam is just a type
I
of
don't
tea.
think this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Assam des. And then
I didn't know about this.
yes, it's a type of. I like tea.
I don't drink tea, so.
You're missing out. Darjeeling is also a
Mhm.
tea. Darjeeling. I don't know how to say that in
Mhm.
English. Darjeeling, and then Niru,
Niru.
Nirugiri.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Mhm.
G.
Narabi.
Narawa.
Narabi.
Narabi.
Exactly.
So this is not he. Okay, not okay. Oh yeah,
This
because
is
he.
but with
Jadi
a dark-
B.
Exactly.
Narabi. What is Narabi? I don't know.
Narab it comes from the verb narab. It's actually a conjugation.
I still don't know.
Narab is like something to align something with other things. It's like he's right now he's saying like it's very similar to Darjeeling and Nilgiri.
Mhm.
Assam is like close to Darjeeling
Ah,
and Nilgiri.
okay. I don't know what nirugiri
Giri.
is. I don't know what nirugiri is.
It's probably like another type
Another
of
type of
coffee,
tea.
of tea, sir.
Tea,
I don't know, but
not coffee. No, you said
no,
coffee.
tea, yeah, tea, sorry.
Okay, so today's tea is Assam. It's similar
Exactly.
to Nirugiri
Mm.
and Darjeeling.
For now, it would be nice if you could translate it. As for today's tea,
Mm-hmm.
it is Assam.
Because
Because
it's
sometimes-
Keigo.
No, not really.
No?
Because something like there's a specific sentence
Mm-hmm.
is used in Japanese to like make fun of Japanese learners.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the name. Boku wa forgot.
That's a bit mean to
forgot.
mock Japanese learners.
It's like I'm like that. Well, I'm like I'm gonna actually look for it.
Okay. I'm interested.
Boku wa this.
It's okay. Take your time.
This is one of my lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look into my lessons actually. Especially when I talk about the particle of wa.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is it something like maybe in my exercises before? Exercises. Let's see.
I like how we're 1 hour in and we've only gone like 3 sentences. I knew it.
It was expected, but like exactly this is what I said when I talked. When I told you this would be like this. Like we're going to spend a lot of sentences. Like, unagi. Boku wa unagi desu.
Boku wa unagi desu?
means, like,
I am an
unagi is
eel?
like eel. Yes, I am an eel.
Why?
Did you ever hear about this one?
No, but I know unagi because we eat them too.
Okay. So like, you literally quite fall down to the trap of like the joke. It's like, what is the context? It's not the subject here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if we were to say boku ga unagi desu,
Uh-huh.
it would then literally mean I am an eel.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. Boku wa is not. Boku ga is more. Then what is
Yeah,
boku wa?
ga. Boku wa here means like the context. And if you put a correct context, it doesn't mean something too weird. For example, you're at a restaurant.
Oh,
You're at a
boku wa. For me,
And
it would be the
As
eel.
for me, it is an eel. It is
Ah.
an eel. What is an eel? The order.
Yeah.
Chumon ga unagi desu.
I
Right?
see.
It is the joke.
Because okay, to be fair, in my classes we always have to introduce ourselves as like watashi no but watashi no namae wa, and then blah 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 blah. So it's always with wa, not with ga.
Exactly.
Are you supposed
But
to
like-
introduce yourself with ga?
Wa. No, wa is fine. Just make sure that you keep in mind that wa is actually not really the subject. It's the
Mhm.
context. It's
Okay.
like technically we could also say like Unlighted desu. And people would understand that I was talking about myself.
Uh-huh.
Because as I said, it's the context. It can, if we understand it from the context itself,
Yes.
we don't even need it.
Well, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Indonesian is also like that, so I kind of understand. A very
technically-
contextual based language.
When you say, watashi wa unlighted desu,
Mm-hmm.
there is no displayed subject.
Mm-hmm.
If we're to display a subject, we will use the particle ga. But the subject is implied.
Is watashi not a subject?
It's like, it could be a subject, but it needs the marker, right? The subject marker, right?
Is
Which is the
watashi
ga.
not
Which is
a
the ga.
oh, yes.
Ga is the subject marker, right?
Yes. So why not watashi ka?
Because like we can understand the sentence with just the particle wa, or like with like added context, we can understand that almost with the subject.
Okay.
Right?
So ga is specifically only for more specific example situations that needs like a clear subject in the sentence.
Yes.
Okay.
In a way, the subject in Japanese, just like in any other language, is something important. So when you do talk about, well, if for example, I would say, who ate unagi? Boku ga unagiを食べた. Because in this sentence, boku ga
I
unagiを
am.
食べた.
Yeah.
I did. And then
Yeah.
boku, I, became something that is important to what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Right? Boku is like something important. But when you have a context, the context is not the main information. So when you say boku wa unagi desu, what you're actually doing is more like, I recognize that this is not the crucial, like the most important information of my sentence, but it's still a necessary information, more or less, to understand what comes after. But the most important information is going to be after. It's going to be unagi desu.
I see.
So like, if you don't need to specify a subject, you don't really specify it. If
Okay.
it's not an important information.
So just specify it important information, basically.
More or less, yes. If you feel like it's important, you need to say it, yes. So that's why there's gonna be a lot of things that are not said inside the Japanese language, because they feel like it was not necessary.
Okay.
You understand the things with and without them.
Okay.
Right?
I see.
So, literally, what the sentence means here, as for the black tea of today, this is assam. It is assam.
Okay.
Then we understand that assam is actually also the subject, like also something that is like the traveling. I know, like how to say it. Sorry, I lost myself in English.
Okay.
So like we understand that kocha is also the subject, right? But it's not said specifically, right? It's just implied, right?
Because the important part in this sentence is not the kocha, but the asam.
Exactly. Assam desu. Okay?
Okay.
So Darjeeling, Nilgiri to narabi. So like, narabu is a verb. So to align, to be aligned together. For example, you have things like align in one line. We have number one, number two, number three, number four. This is narabu, right?
Okay.
To be aligned. And here we have a conjugation. Conjugations in Japanese can be done on verbs, e adjectives, and the particles nanoda desu.
Nanoda.
Desu.
What is nanoda desu? Is it the same as?
The four particles like na, no, da, des. Just
Oh.
like
Okay.
Da and des, you already talked about this earlier, didn't we?
No,
you
I
can
thought
more
it
or
was
less
like one sentence. Nanoda desu. So it's like, huh?
Na, no, da,
Okay.
des. Yeah. So when you conjugate verbs, there are two types of verbs. It's like there's several ways to see like the two types. But like actually when I was having like, how does it say, like linguistics lessons, one of my teacher like said something very smart. I didn't really realize before, but maybe it can be useful to you. He says like there's two groups, Ichidan and Godan. And Godan is basically like there is the radical that ends with the consonants. Oh, sorry. And then you have the ichidan, that is when the radical ends with a vowel.
Okay.
Does that make sense to
So
you?
what is a radical? Is the radical just like the to, for example?
For example, in this verb, narabu,
Narabu.
the radical is narab, with the B at the end. So it ends with the consonants.
Ah, okay. So it's the godan. Odan?
It's a
Godan?
godan.
Godan.
Exactly. Godan.
So what
And
happens
then-
if it's a godan and an ichidan? Dan?
It conjugates a bit differently.
Ah, okay.
Not a lot, but still a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have an ichidan,
Mm-hmm.
for example, taberu. Taberu,
Tabet.
the
Mhm.
radical for taberu is actually tabe.
Yeah.
So it ends with a vowel.
Uh-huh.
Alright? Do you
Mhm.
follow me this far?
Yes.
So, taberu,
Mm-hmm.
when you put it, I like to call it taberu is like called ichidan because it only has one form of conjugation, tabe,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put all the things after. Alright?
Yes.
For narabu, we actually have the four vowels, other vowels that can be used. For example,
Oh.
naraba for the negative, narabanai,
Mm-hmm.
narabi for like the usual thing to translate to. This is the most common one.
Mm-hmm.
Narabe for the order or like the potential. Naraberu
Mm-hmm.
to be able to be assembled, to be in line, and narabo. All right,
Mm-hmm.
like in the volitional narabo. Let's be in line, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So like narabi is like something like I like to call the intemporal. So like we remove like the temporality of the verb for now.
What is the temporality of a verb?
Basically, like when you say to do something, you kind of think of like the action of doing, right?
Yes.
And then you don't think about the action, but you more think about the state of like the action itself as something that is not moving.
So, for example, this is like similar. So we just think about the similarity and not just like what things are similar to each other. Or what?
Actually, here this is a bit more complicated because like it's in the middle of a sentence, as you can see,
Mm-hmm. There's
like-
a dot 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 dot.
dot at the end. So he doesn't finish his sentence there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is just another way to like we had te before. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like shatte, boto shatte.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes. It's like
this is like-
accidentally, kind of.
Yes, exactly. This that in the chatte here, te, but also like something to stop before finishing
Dot
the
dot dot
sentence.
dot dot. Yes.
And here B is actually pretty much the same.
Okay.
You could have said narande.
That would have
Yeah, would have
ended
been
the sentence.
Henderson. No, it
No?
would have been the same, just like the chatte,
Mm-hmm.
narande. It would mean that there's something missing after in the sentence. Alright?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying, or do I need to repeat?
No, I get it. So like with B and with de and with te, it's usually indicating like the sentence is not yet finished.
For now, let's just say this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk a bit about this later.
Mm-hmm.
Because like actually it all belongs to like something that is the particle ni and de,
Mm-hmm.
which are I'd say the most difficult part of Japanese.
Great.
Particle ni and de are like very it's a complex subject, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. So like here we have to, which is like to get things like together, right? It's like
Where?
to like in line to.
Oh, to.
Nirugiri to. Yes. It's like in line with nirugiri and dajirin.
Nirugiri and Darjeeling.
Mm.
Yes.
So like this is like what we have before, like Assam is in
Mhm.
line with like dajirin and nirugiri.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay. Are we continuing or
Yes.
Okay.
You can keep going.
I don't want to press accidentally. Oh fuck, she doesn't speak. E
Mm?
in
I Hmm?
Indo,
Hmm? Indo?
Indo-san, dai,
Hmm?
oh, but dai, really?
Dai?
Dai kocha
Hmm?
no ichi
Hmm?
tsu,
Hmm?
no?
So indeed this is ichi.
Itsu,
But
itsu
there
te,
are
de,
hitotsu.
hitotsu de.
Counters are a pain in Japanese as
Damn
well.
Damn it, I was so close to getting one sentence. So close.
Hitotsu de.
Hitotsu de. So,
Mhm.
I don't know. How do I understand that? In those three big. What is
Oh,
Indo?
It's actually Indo.
India?
It's a country name. India, absolutely.
Oh, I'm so smart. Okay, India's biggest three
Mhm.
T's, number one T, basically.
So one of them.
One of the
actually.
three big
Remember,
black
the no
T's.
here is actually to classify.
Yes.
So like one of these three.
One of
One of the
the
big
three. Okay, big T's
of
from India. Yes.
Yes.
Miruku.
Mhm.
What is this? Chai?
Milk and then te,
Te? Tea?
and there's a small e.
Tea.
Tea,
So it's
exactly.
just he's
Milk
speaking
tea.
in English suddenly. Okay.
Exactly.
Miruku
This is like an,
tea.
Mhm.
Miruku tea ga ii?
Mhm.
Ii desho?
The shore.
Desho is milk tea okay, basically?
Oh,
No?
yes, it basically said this. That milk tea and this one of the three grade
Oh,
in
so
the
and?
is good.
I thought he.
Hitotsu de.
I
There's a
thought.
particle de that we talked about
Yeah.
before.
What is? So it's like and here? Oh, because the sentence hasn't ended. So.
You could say actually like de
Mhm.
is generally something that you add to like nouns in general, or like that is something that is not has lost, like doesn't have, or like lost its temporality, just like we talked just right before.
Mhm.
Remember like narabi lost its
Mhm.
temporality. Here this
Mhm.
is the same. We don't have we have a noun, so no temporality as well. No movement, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is like two.
Two?
To add concept, to add like something to another thing usually. For
So
example, you can say
so this is the accompaniment sentence to the main sentence, which is this one? Or
you could say this really.
oh okay.
It's a really good view here.
Okay.
You could say this.
So the milk tea will be made by one of the big teas
No,
in
it's like one then, and then she's like doing two sentences.
Oh, okay. So like he wasn't finished with the sentence from earlier. So the Assam tea is one of the big three teas in India, and
Actually, she's requesting here something. She's requesting.
oh right,
like,
she's the one talking. Fuck, I'm so confused.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she's inquiring about the Assam tea, which is like one of the big three teas in
She's
India.
making request here.
Yeah, and then she's
Really.
requesting she wants milk tea.
Milk tea and one of these three of India.
Oh, okay. Can you translate the whole thing fully,
Actually-
like nicely?
Oh, actually, maybe you're right.
Huh?
I'm actually hitotsu de. No, next actually one of the two. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the two of them. Indo sandai kocha no hitotsu de
Uh-huh.
milk tea ga ii desho? Right.
So
So
what?
like, I'd like you would say like gai is like literally milk tea as
Mhm.
well as one of the three of Great India is good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Is that fine for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So they don't need to use and. They can just use de.
You could use to as well. To
Uh-huh.
is like some sort of and as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm used to
But
using to.
The thing is like the de could very well be like something to describe what comes after, just like we said, just like you could have said, or it could be something to add in this specific sentence.
I guess we'll see from the
So-
context later.
Yes, but I'm not really familiar with like tea, so
No.
I
I mean,
think this is
you
like
can
two of
make
them.
tea with Assam tea. You can make milk tea with Assam, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, continue.
It's okay. Okay.
さすがお嬢様。その通りです。こちらのミルクをご使用ください。
Oh, so it is just
Mm.
Assam tea
Yeah.
turned into milk tea.
Yes. Okay. Then it was only one tea.
So, oh, that's Sasuga. What would you translate Sasuga as? I don't.
That's like as expected.
As
I usually
expected,
translate that.
yes, as expected from my milady.
Yes,
So
exactly.
so no, I understood it, but then I see the kanji and I don't remember what he said. So no.
さすがお嬢様。
Mm-hmm.
その通りです。
Oh yeah, that is correct. Yes.
Yes, exactly. その通り。Like to be the same as you said. Like 通り usually means something like to be the same as another one, or like to be like the same way as another thing, right?
I'm assuming he's saying she's correct about like the Assam tea being from India
Yes.
and one of the big yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And then kochira no milk tea. This milk tea here.
Close. Kochira is like kochi. This.
Like he's pointing at
Kochira
it.
and kochi. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Kochira literally means this way, actually.
Mm.
It's like the milk from this place, like or like from this part, right?
Uh-huh.
From this side, basically. Kochira is like the formal way to say kochi. Kochi.
Yes.
Kochira.
こちらのミルクを go what? I forgot.
塩
Oh, I didn't know what that means. Go shio kudasai. Something about please. What is go shio? Like enjoy it?
塩 is like usage, literally.
Ah, okay.
So here we have 塩 kudasai, which is
Mhm.
actually a contraction of like ご使用してください.
Mhm.
So ご使用する, we talked about this before. 使用 is like usage, and 使用する becomes a verb to use. し
Mhm.
てください. And てください, just as you said, is like please do something.
Yeesh.
It's
So,
actually an old verb, the verb くださる, which
mhm.
means like literally to give. To give to someone, like to give to someone who is like lower than you.
Oh.
Let me go to the bathroom, and then I'll explain to you this after.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, bathroom break then. Me too.
All right. Perfect. Mhm. I'm back.
Just in time. I
Okay.
just got back.
Alright, so it's gonna be a bit long of an explanation.
Oh, that's
Are
why
you
you
ready?
went to pee first. Okay. Yes.
Let me also drink a bit first.
Yes, please hydrate yourself.
So,
Yes.
in Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
there are two ways to be respectful to someone.
Mm-hmm.
There are two main ways to be respectful to someone. One way is to put the person at a higher position.
Yes.
The person you're talking about, put it at a higher position. Are you okay with this for now?
Mm-hmm.
The second one is to lower yourself to a lower position compared to the person you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying so far?
Yes, because Japanese has like a very hierarchical custom
Hmm?
where
Yes.
you like what is it called? Yeah, like hierarchy is very important, so they have to either be super polite or make themselves look lower. Yes.
Yes. What do you think is the most important, by the way?
What does that mean?
Is it what do you think is the most important? Is it to increase the person or do you lower yourself? What is
Increase,
the most
no?
important? Actually, it's the opposite.
Really?
In order to be like as much polite as possible, you should be the one that lowers yourself the
Dang, I'll
most.
fit right in with the Japanese. Easy.
Right.
So which part of this is him lowering himself?
So here we have kudasai. Actually, I'm
Kudasai.
gonna give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
There are two verbs which mean to give in Japanese. There is agiru and
Ageru.
kuriru. Agiru and kuriru.
I forgot kureru. Oh,
Alright?
kureru is you're from a higher position, right? No?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Agiru, the meaning of agiru is like you increase the person that is giving. Agiru.
Oh, really? Ageru is you increase the person.
Yes, it means both of them means to give. Agiru and kururu
Mm-hmm.
both mean to give. Do you follow me this far?
Mm-hmm.
So agiru increases the person who is giving, and kuriru lowers the person who is receiving.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I'm
okay.
giving you time to
Yeah.
proceed.
So no. So what I said was right. That ageru is like giving it to someone who's in the lower. Oh no. You're saying I'm
No.
saying it in a cocky way. Yeah, I guess I'll give it to you, and then ageru. Right?
Okay,
No.
agiru
That's
is like
kureru.
to
That's
increase
kureru.
yourself. Kururu is
Okay.
indeed to reduce the person who is being given.
Okay, so kureru is like fine.
give.
You're shit. I'll give you something like that.
Yes.
And
exactly.
ageru is like because I'm so nice, I'll give this to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have to be polite, if I give to someone, you're gonna use the lower, like the thing that puts you at the lowest position.
Which
So
is
if I give to someone,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say agiru
Okay.
because I don't want to reduce the person and it's
Giving
gonna be the
stuff.
worst.
Yeah.
Yes. Reducing the other person would be the worst.
Mhm.
If you were to rank things, like between the most respectful to the least respectful,
Mhm.
most respectful is to lower yourself.
Mhm. What is
And then
to
you
lower
have-
yourself? How to give something to someone but also lower yourself?
You can't in this
Oh.
case.
Okay.
But you have like on the list, you have to give
Uh-huh.
like you have to be like the most respectful on the list that you can. Like
Mhm.
if you can't do this, number 1, you go number 2. If you can't go number 2, you go number 3. And if you
Mhm.
can't go number 3, you go number 4. All right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the first one would be to lower yourself.
Yes.
The second one would be to increase the person you're talking to.
Mhm. So
the third
ageru,
one would
right?
be to... No,
Ageru would be
increase
the
person
second
you're
one.
talking-
Oh, wait, no.
No.
No. No, nothing. Okay.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, you're right.
Yeah.
Nothing. Then the third one would be to increase yourself,
Okay, so ageru.
ageru. And the fourth one would be
Kureru. Do not use it.
to lower the person you're talking to, like, right? So
Mhm.
the worst one is to lower the person you're talking to
So never say kureru.
to someone else, unless
Yes.
you want to be like, for example, if you watch One Piece, like there's the
Mhm.
pirates and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you're just
the
gonna,
pirates would say kureru.
俺の財宝か欲しけりゃくれてやる
Okay.
くれてやるくれる
But that's
You
more
see?
like a taunt, right? Like, if you can take it.
Yeah, it's like, you're vermin, I'm gonna give it to you, you vermin, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense? So here, she's like the Manosuke here is asking your character Kyoko to use, or literally to give the thing of the action of using, right? To give the action of using. してください. Right? Kudasai is like from kudasaru, which is close to kuriru. It's like even more formal than kuriru.
Okay.
Alright?
That's kudasai.
That's kudasai.
Okay.
The origin of kudasai. It's like kuriru. Like, it literally means give it to me. Give the action of using to me, right? So like, please use it for me, right? So like, with kuriru, she's the one using and giving to him, and he's the one speaking. Are you following me this far? So, by using kuriru, or a similar one, he's lowering himself because he's the one receiving that she's using it.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Okay, so it's like, please use it for me.
Yes.
Okay.
And remember the list?
Yes.
The list is, the first one is to reduce
Yourself. The second
and
one
here
is to
perfect.
Put the other person on top.
Yes.
So this would be
The
like the
third one would
second
be-
one. The third one would
No,
be.
this is
This is the what?
here in this sentence, this is the first one.
Oh really?
Like, he asks, like, he says, give kuriru to me. To give, like, and the receiver
please
is with
give
you.
me, please use it for me. So he's at a lower position.
Yes, he's at the lower position.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because he's like asking her for a favor for her to use it.
Yes, he's asking her to give to him.
Yeah.
Like, and so he reduces himself.
Okay.
That's how, like,
Kudasai
that's
works.
how polite things work in general.
Wow.
If you understand this context, this concept, sorry, you understand a huge part of like how politeness works in general.
Yeah, I feel that that's so interesting actually about linguistics, because I learned German recently, and like the things you have to learn about like the linguistics and like the word usage really describes what's important for the culture, I feel like. So if you learn like this, I feel like you'll be able to learn what's important in Japan, which is again politeness, obviously, and respect.
And politeness in reducing yourself, in being
humble.
modest.
Yes.
Yes, humble.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. So kudasai is like the number one.
Yes, the kudasai in general, like the origin, just as we described, kudasai is like a way to like ask someone to give to you, or like reducing yourself in the process, because like you're asking the person to give
Something.
with a similar to kuriru, which is like something to reduce the person that receives. Does that make sense?
Yes. So they take the number 3 and they make it so that you're asking the person to please give me something, so that way it becomes you reducing yourself.
Number one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it becomes the number one.
It's mental
Just something-
gymnastics. Okay.
Like once you understand this thing,
Mm-hmm.
it works like this for everything. It's
That's
so
good.
much simpler.
Okay.
So like it's something to remember. First one is to produce yourself. The
Oop.
most polite one.
Sorry.
It's okay. You just quick saved.
Oh, I didn't read. Yeah.
It's okay.
I need to charge my device. Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
Go ahead.
I see.
Alright, perfect.
Next.
So the first one, just to remember,
Mhm.
something that is important. First one,
Reduce yourself.
produce yourself. Second one,
Put someone else up. Put the
yes.
other person
Third
up.
one,
Third
yes.
one is to fuck. I already forgot why. That kureru. Lower yours. No, wait, huh? Forgot.
is to
Wait.
increase yourself.
Increase yourself. Increase yourself, and then
The-
lower
the
the
worst
other
one-
person.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. So if you were I give to someone,
Mm-hmm.
there's no word to increase the person, or the person
Mhm.
usually. There's no word to lower yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, sorry, lower yourself. One doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, increase the up of the person, doesn't really exist.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, increase yourself, is agiru,
Mm-hmm.
the one you'd be using,
Mm-hmm.
like a more formal term, but like the things that belong to agiru, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And the one which would be like the least polite
Mhm.
would be like lowering yourself, so kururu,
Mm-mm.
or like or one of the likes, like kurete yaru or yaru,
No, yeah,
things like this.
very rude. Okay.
Yes. Hoshikiria, kurete yaru, oshiete yaru. I'm pretty sure you've heard it at some
Yes.
point. Oshiete yaru,
Anime.
oshiete yaru.
Tell. Will tell something?
Yes,
I
will
guess
tell
I'll
you.
tell you.
Like,
Yeah.
This yaru belongs to like it's like
Number 4.
it's normally something like to get to do or to give
Mhm.
sometimes, and it belongs to like the list of kururu,
Mm. Okay.
right? So when you say oshiete yaru, you're actually reducing highly the person you're talking to.
Okay. Never use that.
I mean, for example, you could say inu ni
Inani.
niku o yaru. Inu is like the dog,
Oh.
and niku is like meat. So you could say something like inu ni niku o yaru.
Why
To
inu
give
ni?
good.
Ni. I know ni as like inside, so like.
It's okay. We're gonna talk about ni and the after. I'm just like going steps by step.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Like you could say like give meat to dog.
Yeah.
And this
You don't have to
yaru.
kudasai or like
Yes, you don't
ageru.
have to be polite.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like this is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You often see like the boys speaking like this, and the girls are often speaking like agiru, which means like it's more
Yeah.
like
In a
still being
more
sort of polite.
feminine, polite way.
Yes.
Yes. I understand.
Right. We can go.
So sa se
Hmm?
so sasete morau. Fuck, I forgot. What? No.
Exactly. What?
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
what?
Oh, okay. Something
sasete
about I'll
morau.
receive it. Something.
Okay, this is not easy grammar.
Yes, I heard you exclaim, so I was like, shit.
But like this is like sort of like formal, right? So
Yes.
morao
To
is the term
receive, right?
to receive, yes.
Morau.
So we talked like a lot of beginners are confusing kuriru and morao. Be
Mhm.
careful. Kururu is to
Give.
give. Ageru and kururu both mean to give.
Mhm.
Morao is
Receive.
to receive.
Ish.
Yes. And if you want to use like a more formal one, itadaku, Itadaku
I
is
will
like-
accept this gratefully kind of thing.
yes. And here itadaku belongs to producing yourself.
Is it? Oh,
It's
because
itadaku.
I'm
It makes sense,
receiving it.
right?
Yes. I see.
Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Itadaku?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like when you have a verb, for example, taberu,
Mm-hmm.
to eat, there's like often a way to bring more politeness or like increase the person who's doing it. For example, mishiageru.
Mishiageru, yes.
Mishiageru. Usually
You're giving
mishiageru.
food.
Mishiageru is like to eat. It's like a
Oh.
very increasing way to do it. Mishiageru.
It's not give food, ageru?
No, not really. Mishiagaru.
Got it.
Usually not mishiagaru. Usually. Sometimes mishiageru, but it's more likely mishiagaru.
Okay.
Mishiagaru is like it's like a verb, a single verb. That means to eat, but it's something to increase the person, right? You're talking about. Who's going to eat, right? So you won't say I eat with mishiagaru, right? But this butler might say it. Meshagatte kudasai. Like, eat please. And then since she's talking about her eating,
It's
she's gonna
number
increase
3. Oh no, it's number 2.
Number 2, yes.
Oh.
Alright?
Okay. So what would you translate this as?
Okay, so I didn't especially talk about all these things here.
Oh,
Morao
okay.
is like to receive,
Uh-huh.
and then saseru is the
Saseru.
causative.
The
It's
what?
the causative from suru. Causative. It's like to make someone or let someone do something.
Ah. So he's like asking her to do something again to be more polite.
Quite literally, it means she's the one talking, by the way. It's Kyoko talking.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'll let you then.
She's receiving that you let me do it. Literally.
So confused. So it's like that thing,
I'm
right?
picking the person.
Like that thing from the
Such
other
way.
context. No?
It could be. It's like this way, right? And so I'll receive that you let me do it.
Okay.
It's like there's very roundabout way to say.
Okay.
I take the permission to do something.
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
Oh, you
And
really
then
have
the
to
wa-
analyze word by word.
I mean, it's not necessary. You could just like say "sasete morau" is something. I like giving you a sort of explanation to give,
Why something is.
Why something is, and
I like
I
it.
think it's easier to remember. And it's also easier to understand once you see it. Once you see something and you understand it, they're gonna encounter similar things.
Like when you can start recognizing the patterns, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, you might have "sasete itadaku."
That means you were
"Sasete itadaku." It's the same thing. It's just you
praising.
replace
Oh,
morao,
okay.
receive, with itadaku.
Okay.
The verb also means receive, but it lowers you down, which is even more polite in that case.
Okay. So itadaku is more polite than morao.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
more like it's about lowering yourself. Of course, if you say someone is itadaku, someone that is in the title of you, it might actually do the opposite. It
Which
might
is
actually,
number 4 because you're lowering them.
Yes, absolutely. Don't do this.
Yes. I wouldn't know how anyway. It's okay.
Like, you understand what I'm saying, right? How do you feel like it's going this far? This far? Do you like it? Do you like the lesson? Yes?
Yes.
That's nice.
It's interesting to
So-
know like the little things.
Alright, so the why here at the end is just like your usual speech, like the Ojo-sama speech, generally.
Ojo-sama speech?
Ojo-sama.
Oh, Ojo-sama. Okay.
Yes.
It's like a speech
know what
quirk.
Yes, it's like one way to you remember the last time she said no
Yeah.
at the end of sentence. You asked the same question. This is in general princess speech.
Okay.
Like something like a delicate girl speech.
Noble speech.
Not necessarily noble,
No?
but like delicate, yes.
Oh, okay.
Delicate. Alright?
Okay.
Literally, I take the permission to do so. To do like this. So,
Okay. I see.
is it fine like this for now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Wonderful.
Next.
Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck me. Blah 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 ni ire.
Manosuke.
What? Yeah.
Manosuke.
Oh,
You say
Manosuke. Oh yeah.
I'm not,
It's him.
Actually, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check.
Yes, please.
I'm curious now.
In what? Steam DB? No, VNDB.
Yes, VNDB. What was it again? Glass
Heart Princess. Yes.
I'm not gonna butcher his name any longer. Shinnosuke. Oh, this is in Chinese. This is the Chinese. Shinnosuke. Okay, Shinnosuke.
Shinnosuke ni
Okay.
入れてもらった。
Mhm.
紅茶
Oh, I didn't hear like the
Hmm?
after irete.
Where is 入れて入れてもらった紅茶に
Mhm.
ミルクを I forgot what that is
入れる。
入れる
We
Ire.
talked about hairu last time. Hairu.
Oh, it's different
It's
this
another
time. Thanks.
Yes.
Wow,
Different
wonderful.
word.
What is it then? Like the back thing is re, right? So how do you say it? Ire?
Ireru. Ire.
Ire. Oh, ire. I don't know ire, but I think I understand the rest.
It's okay.
And then I don't know.
We'll talk about this after.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Before ku?
Amaku. Amai.
Ama.
Amai.
Sweet. Different from
Yes.
Chinese sweet, I think. Amaku. What is this?
I can read this one. I think it's like something about fragrance. Because
Oh.
the first kanji is about
No.
fragrance, but I don't know.
Fragrance is this one.
Oh. Yes, but the two of them, like very, like, a lot of like, how to say it? It's like it has a lot of it. Like it has a lot of odor. Like the deep
Fragrance.
smell,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. Something. Na.
Yes, I remember.
Kaori.
Kaori.
Ah,
Yes.
I'm so smart. Kaori to
Mhm.
blah 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 blah.
Noko.
What?
Noko.
Noko. What is noko?
It's like deep. Like it's more not really deep, but like thick. Yeah, thick.
Thick. Na blah blah blah.
Ajiwai.
Ajimai.
Ajiwai.
Ajiwai. Taste.
Yes. Yes.
Ajiwai. O.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know.
Tanoshimu.
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 Okay. So Shinosuke ni
Mhm.
irete. The black tea that I got from Shinosuke
Close.
ni miruku.
So the black. Sorry. First off, I'm gonna look for the word. But
There's
I
so
haven't- I
many
couldn't
ni.
read.
Like the black tea that I poured milk tea into that I got from Shinosuke. Is that it?
It's not that far, honestly. The black tea,
Uh-huh.
like irete moratta. Do you remember morao?
Yes. Moratta that I
Is
received.
to receive.
Yes.
Like, here, right before we have ireru, which is like to put in.
So yeah, the black tea that was poured that had milk poured into it.
Actually, first off, I forgot to tell you about something.
Yes.
In general, in Japanese,
Yes.
all the sentences are read in the other way than in other languages.
What do you mean?
Like in terms of like how we understand things, it's read in the other way. For example, I wish I could just draw here.
I know.
But, like,
I know. That would be so much easier.
Yes. Pocha here,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that is before is describing kocha.
So these describe kocha. Aduh, nyangkut.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is the case for pretty much everyone in Japanese. When you have a term that is after something,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that comes before is describing what it comes after.
So does that mean the miruku, like everything describes miruku?
No, because this one doesn't have like, it's not a subordinate, and it's like not like something that this is directly describing it.
It's not the main focal point of the sentence?
You could say this.
Okay.
It's not like, for example, I talked to you about nanodades. You remember?
Yes.
I talked about like verbs, adjectives, and
Yes.
nanodades.
Yes.
And like when you have one of these,
Mm-hmm.
and after a noun, it creates a subordinate.
Oh, like an additive sentence.
Yes, you
Okay.
could see this as this. The funny thing is that, for example, you say akai kuruma. Akai
Mhm.
kuruma. Akai means to be red,
Yes.
and kuruma means a car.
So the car that is red.
The car that is red. So when you like, instead of just using adjectives like we usually do in English, for example,
Mhm.
red car,
Mhm.
what we're actually saying in Japanese is the car that is red.
Okay.
It's like we kind of have to use a subordinate
So the
to
milk,
accomplish what we.
the tea that has milk in it.
No, not really.
No?
Why? Because here we have ni as a particle. We don't have a verb. We don't have adjective.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have nanodades.
That's fair.
Not-
So,
But here, before kocha, for
Mhm.
example, we have moratta, a verb.
yes. Morata.
Moratta. So here, moratta, and basically things that comes before are describing kocha.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's a verb or adjective. Ato nanno da desu ka?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like kocha here,
Mm-hmm.
like the black tea. That literally I received that he put in, but he like actually brewed. Here.
Yes.
So like, actually, it's like saying that the black tea
Mm-hmm.
that I received that to be brewed by Shinnosuke.
Mm-mm.
Like basically the black tea that was brewed by Shinnosuke.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So this is
Like,
like the main sentence focal point up until here. And then this is like the added sentence.
Not
I don't
really.
know what
actually,
it's
like,
called. In Indonesia, it's like child sentence. Like it describes the main sentence, but I don't remember what it's
actually,
called
like,
in
What we
English.
have before is the child sentence.
What? Really? So
here,
up until kocha?
The kocha that is brewed by Shinnosuke.
That is the child sentence?
I think it is. I think it is what it means when you say child. It's like
I-
one of the main one.
Did you learn
For example-
Nebensatz in German? That's the Nebensatz. I don't remember what it's called in English. I remember in German, I remember in Indonesian. I don't remember in English.
I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, let me Google it. Let me Google it. I can't.
All right.
Subordinate clause.
Yes.
So
Here, yes,
which one?
That's why I'm saying subordinate. Like the thing that comes before kocha is a subordinate.
Okay,
Just-
okay. So
Just like when we said akai kuruma.
I
Akai
thought-
kuruma.
I thought you meant like the subordinate clause is like this part.
No,
Okay,
it's
okay,
actually
okay.
the opposite.
It's this one.
Yes, because in English we say the black tea that is
Mhm.
brewed by Shinnosuke, right?
Yes.
So that is brewed by Shinnosuke comes after. But in Japanese it comes before.
So very passive sentence structure.
Yes, mostly yes. It ends up being this way because oftentimes the Japanese like to put the subjects on what we're talking to about. For example, it's a very good example.
Mhm.
Let's say in English I can say I have a car, right?
Mhm.
I have a car. So in this sentence in English we say we talk about the thing as a relationship towards me.
Mhm.
I have a car,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
In Japanese, we're gonna put car as the main subject.
Mm.
They would say kuruma ga aru, or if he want to like show with his mind, watashi ni kuruma ga aru. Kuruma ga aru. Literally, there exists a car to me.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying I have a car, they would say there exists a car to me.
Okay. So yeah, passive sentences kind of.
It's hard to describe it as passive, but like, yeah, it's like we like to talk to this like the things we're talking about. We like to put them as the subjects.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
of the
oh,
verb.
okay. Maybe to describe it, like you were saying about how Japanese has like a very contextually based language. So maybe they're putting the context first before the subject.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Absolutely.
I see.
So, here we have kocha ni kocha. That is, I received kocha. Yeah. That was received that he brewed, or like he put in, literally, by Shinnosuke. Ni milk o ireru. Ire.
Yeah. What is ire?
Ire is like to ireru. Ireru is like to put in. Here, I'm gonna talk first about something.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about last time about hairu. You remember? Hairu?
To come in, I think.
Yes, to come in. Absolutely. So to come in, and ireru to put in.
Mm.
Generally, for the greatest majority of verbs,
Mm-hmm.
you have a version that is applying on yourself, and there is another version that is applied on the others.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of just often describe it as transitive and intransitive, but it's a bit different than this.
Okay.
Do you ever hear about these terms, intransitive and intransitive?
I feel like yes, but again, I don't really remember like terms in
Yeah.
linguistic. But if you give me an example, I should know.
For example, like to take take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Take something. You'll need like an object. Like it's already you need an object. You cannot take something. You cannot take yourself, right?
Yes, of
Most
course.
of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say sleep. It's an action that you use on yourself, right? It's an action that
Yes.
doesn't need an object to work, right?
Ah, okay. So like a verb that can work by itself and a verb that needs objects to function.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So hairu is to act on yourself. It's like literally to enter yourself into something. So like by default, without using an object,
Mm-hmm.
particle or an object in general, it's you that we're talking about. Right?
Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe like the subject is what's important, like who enters the place. It doesn't matter
Yes.
where you enter and stuff, but with ireru, what's important is the object you're putting in. Like where are you putting it in? Kind of like that?
Actually, whenever you say like, watashi wa milk o iremasu, in
Uh-huh.
that case, watashi ga and milk o both are important.
Oh, okay.
Because ireru, since it's transitive in a way,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you do something on something else.
Mm.
So I want to know which is the one who is putting it, who is
Mhm.
putting the thing into, and what are we putting into.
Ah, okay. So everything is
two.
important, but for the first thing, you just need the subject.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Because like, in a way, the object is also you,
That's true.
right?
I'm putting.
When you-
I'm making myself enter into blah blah blah.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay.
Right. It's funny because like you said this, and this is literally something you can say as a replacement for like instead of like hairu, for example. You could say jibun, so
Jibuno.
yourself.
Jibu no
Ireru.
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 I guess so.
You could say this.
Yeah. Why jibun? I guess because because why not watashi or boku? Why jibun?
Or like I'm referring to myself. Like it's
It's not like
Jibun, it's
I,
like
it's like
yourself.
me then.
Myself. More
Myself.
like myself rather
Oh,
than me.
okay. I see.
You could translate this to myself here.
Okay, I understand.
And then we have the final milk, like the kochan, like ni milkを入れる.
Mm-hmm. So I
Me-
guess it would be like
Mhm.
the black tea I have received from Shinosuke.
Mhm.
I'm putting
Mhm.
milk into it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So like ni, as you could have guessed here,
Mm-hmm.
serves as like precising or like giving less options for the verb. You could put milk in anything,
Yes.
but you decided to put milk in the black tea.
Ah.
That's where ni comes.
Okay.
So
So
actually
it's
reducing the possibilities.
it's like
here
God
of the
then.
verb.
It's specifying things.
Yes, it specifies things.
Okay.
But then you could also have the particle de, in which
Mm.
case it will be to increase the possibilities. For example, you could say iku, to go. To go, in like the meaning of like the verb to go
Mm-hmm.
is like going from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily specify how you're going about this.
True.
Do you follow me?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you were to specify, to say that I'm going by car, you would say kuruma de iku.
I remember this lesson. We just had to memorize everything transport plus de plus place you're going.
But like, as a general rule, this is this.
Okay.
You have to know like what constitutes the verb
Mm-hmm.
in order to know how to place the correct particle.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like iku is like from going from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you specify like how you do it, or like in which state or not, it will be de because you add something to the verb.
Okay.
That was not present in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Technically, there's also a second way to see it.
Yes.
Generally, when you add something new to a verb, it generally happens like before. Like for example, you go by car. Whenever you go by car, you first take your car
Mm-hmm.
and then go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you go, for example, to the park, you specify it like by limiting the possibilities, by limiting basically where you arrive.
Mm-hmm.
So like ni is generally something that happens as the action finishes or after, and de would be where the action starts.
Oh.
You start when you go by car, you first take your car. Right? Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, in this sentence, you put the milk into the black tea.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the milk in the end?
In the tea.
In the tea. So that's why we have ni here.
Mm.
There's also like this is also a second way to view things.
Yes, I think that's like the one I learned where ni is just like something inside something. Like boku
I'm
wa
telling you here right
watashi-
now,
yes.
this is more like the place where it ends,
Mm.
right? Or like a way to like specify or like close the possibilities at the end, right?
Okay. Okay.
Something that you took while doing it, not at the beginning, but while you were doing it,
Mm-hmm.
right? As the action keeps on going, it reaches more and more closer towards the black tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like imaged, but I think you see where I'm going. As the action progresses, as the action of like putting in milk into the black tea progresses, it gets
Mhm.
more and more closer to the black tea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a bit too image maybe.
It's okay.
I know some
I understand.
people, for some people it works, some people it doesn't.
It's
This
like
is how I view myself.
I feel like the more we go through these things, the more you'll start to understand the context in which the particles are used.
Mm.
right? So I think like for now, let's just think of it as like ni is like where something ends up, and then I'll see the other possibilities in the future and like see where it's also applicable.
Yes. Okay. This is a good like way to view it at the beginning, I think.
Because otherwise you'll just get confused. Because I can't remember all of this, but it's okay. Like that's why you need practice.
Yes.
By looking
I think
at
like
Hot Boys.
the I was referring to was hoko, but I don't want to say any mistakes. I'm just gonna look for it.
Okay.
It's not a word I often see, and sometimes I'm also rusty.
It's okay. I mean,
Hoko.
kanji. There's
Not
so
really.
many kanji, so like I get it.
Hobi maybe? I don't know. Hoko.
Why would hobby be mentioned here though?
Hojun. Mellow. Rich, full body
Ah, okay. So
Hojun.
they're just describing the tea then, because this
Yes.
is amaku,
Hojun.
so sweet, whole-bodied. Na. The smell.
Kaori.
The smell is sweet and full-bodied.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. What is this? I forgot. It was also like a description.
Deep.
Deep.
Thick. Deep or thick.
Deeper. What is this?
Ajiwai. Aji.
Oh, and the taste is deep, I guess.
Yes.
So the smell
Tanoshi.
is sweet. Oh, I am looking forward to the sweet and full-bodied smell.
Tanoshimi isn't it looking forward?
No.
But tanoshimu itself is like more enjoy.
No.
Enjoy.
I enjoy
Like
the
pleasuring.
I enjoy the sweet smell, the full-bodied sweet and full-bodied smell,
Yes, exactly.
and the rich taste.
Yes, the taste that is rich, and the smell that is mellow and sweet.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
No, don't go.
No, don't worry. This is not a click. It's PSP.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry. I was just hiding my mouse.
Okay. So here we have kaori. I like this one because you know about this.
Oh,
Kaori.
my Chinese name has kaori in it, so I know. This is my name.
What does kaori means?
Yeah, it means smell, fragrance.
Smell, yes, fragrance, smell.
Yes,
It actually comes from a verb.
of
Kaori.
course. To smell, I suppose.
Yes, to smell like something, to smell.
Yeah.
Something. So here we have kaoru, which becomes kaori. I'm gonna test your logic here.
Oh my god.
Is verb kaoru
Uh-huh.
ichidan or godan?
Oh, fuck. Kaoru. So if it's it's ichidan, no? I'm scared. Why? Of course I'm wrong. Why? It's kaoru.
It's okay. It's kaoru. So just a small reminder of like what is ichidan and what is godan. Ichidan
Vowel,
is
no?
when it ends with like the root ends with a vowel. So kaoru,
Uh-huh.
it's kao. It would be kao.
Oh,
and that
it's
it
also
was ichidan.
vowel, yes.
But it's not kao. It's kaora. Kaora.
Oh, kaor. How would I know that?
That's why. For example,
How would
let's
I
say
know that?
tabemono. Taberu. No taberu, right?
Yes, you said tabe, right? It's e.
Tabe, right? And if we want to have a noun with it, we're just gonna have tabe, not tabe, taberi.
So
It's just tabe.
with kaoru, oh, because kaoru and kaori. Ah, okay, I see.
So that's why we say ichidan, because ichi has only one root, only one conjugation.
It cannot be
Taberu,
made into something else, like kaori, kaoru, blah blah blah. Well,
Like
tabe is just tabe.
Tabe, yes.
Okay.
And we add things to it after.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And for godan, for example, kaoru, we have roots for kaora, kaoranai,
What
for
is
example,
kaora?
negative.
Oh, kaoranai. Yeah. There's no smell.
Kaori, which is the most common one. Like kaoranai is to not smell, basically.
Yes.
Kaoranai.
To not smell or to have no smell.
to not smell.
Ah,
This is
okay.
a verb. It still remains a verb.
Okay.
But it's a verb on the negative. All right.
What is to have no smell then? Kaoganai?
Well, kaori ga nai.
Kaori ga nai. Ah,
I would
okay.
say. All right. So kaori,
Mm-hmm.
as you can see, is like as I said, is the most common root.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, so like for tabe, it's just like the normal roots,
Mhm.
and kaori is like the root on the i. For example, if I tell you, for example, nomu, to drink,
Mm-hmm.
what would we give for the most common one?
No me?
Nomi. Perfect.
I'm smart.
Nomi.
Yay. Uh-huh. I know
Nomi.
it's Godan
So-
because I think I've heard no ma nine or something.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. So nomi would be like the same one. It would be like
Mhm.
it would be for example nomi mono
No me
or
no,
you
no.
know me. You know me,
I
by the
don't
way,
you know me.
is cup, like teacup usually. You know me.
Ah, okay.
You know me, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know from looking at the verb if it is godan or ichidan? The ichidan are either going to be ending with eru or iru. And most of the time it's going to be eru.
Yeah, like taberu.
Like taberu, for example. Yes.
Mm.
But be careful. Some verbs will end with eru and iru, but will be still godan.
Like ikeru.
Ikeru is like a
Iki.
conjugation.
I know
from
iki.
iku.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Well, the best example I could give you is the verb kaeru.
Mm.
Kaeru,
Kaeritai. Kaeritai. I remember
Yes.
learning
There
that.
are actually two verbs that are kaeru.
Mm-hmm.
Kaeru, there is one who means to change,
Oh, right.
and this one is ichidan.
Uh-huh.
So like if you want to say I want to change, you would say
Mm.
kaetai,
Kaitai.
not kaeritai. So because kaeru, remember,
Mm-hmm.
kae, since it's ichidan, it
Mm-hmm.
ends with the vowel, and then we add tai, kaetai.
Oh, okay.
And for kaeru, which means to go back,
Mm-hmm.
it would be kaeritai,
Mm-hmm. I see.
using the e radical.
Okay.
Is that fine for you?
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Okay. So for the e form, usually when it's when it's in the e form like this for nouns, it becomes a noun.
Like kaori.
Kaori. Yes. That's how you have fragrance.
Uh-huh.
By the way, talking about the last one, ire.
Eat
It
it.
comes from ireru.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Ire is also the same form. But in this case, it's not really a noun. It's more like something that punctuates. You could have said, for example, ire te.
I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know.
So ire te. These are
Mhm.
basically the same thing that we talked last thing. Which was one thing was waschatte.
Wachatte?
Alright. We had like bo to shichatte.
Ah, boto shita chichatte. Yeah.
And we had another one that also ended in the same way. And this form is in temporal form.
Don't remember.
Okay, it's okay. And me neither.
Okay.
So ire or irete
Irette.
would be like something to like link two sentences together.
Mm.
Alright? What's the
Okay.
message? Okay, never mind.
Hmm?
And so I was just talking to myself, I just received the message.
Oh,
so.
okay.
So yeah, basically the two differences between the ire and irete Just something that you, but to say that is like, ire would be more poetical, and irete would be something more like normal. Like ire would be also something more polite, you would say, something you would say in high society, like ire.
That's why she used it.
Now, in this case, it's literally the narrator who is talking, who is like more talking in a more
That's true.
poetical way.
Okay.
Alright? Alright. And finally, we do have also the verb, the noun ajiwai.
Ajiwai?
It also comes from a noun, from a verb ajiwa'u. Ajiwa'u.
To taste?
Yes. Taste. Ajiwa'u, to taste. And here we have ajiwa'u, who turns into ajiwa'i.
Not this one though, right? No, this is amma.
Amaku. Actually, you're talking about amaku.
Ajiwai. Yes?
Here, we were talking this far about verbs, right? There's also the same for adjectives.
I guess if you add ku, it becomes an adjective?
No. The adjective here is amai. The adjective is amai. And if you replace I by ku, it becomes, usually it's an adverb, sometimes it can become also a noun.
It's like to describe something, right? Then it's still an adjective, no?
It's more or less something like an adverb.
Like
here,
the smell
it's an adverb to,
is sweet.
It's an adverb to hojen. It's kind of like saying it's a smell that is mellow in a sweet way.
To describe it then.
Yes, to describe like hojen.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Alright, so here we have amai, which then turns to amaku. The reason it is not just like we would have believed, is that for adjectives, actually, before, the I adjectives were actually ki adjectives. Amaki used to be like this. That's why the root is like amaka, amaki, amaku, amake, amako. But now, amaki turns into amai. That's why. So that's why there's still the root like amaku like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's not amau because the ki has disappeared into I, but the ku stays.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
By the way, if you look at like poems or things like this, or music, you might hear sometimes amaki.
Maybe,
because they're still
maybe.
taking on the old form.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
Alright. That's basically pretty much all the things we can say. There's still a lot more things, but let's keep it for
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, a lot of progress.
It's okay. What is this?
Kosa
Kosa.
comes from kosa, koi. Comes from the adjective koi.
Koi love? No, right?
No.
Yeah, because
Koi is
I
just
know.
one kan.
I know that kanji. No, it's in Chinese, the same. What?
Koi here is an adjective that means to be thick.
Fake?
To be thick.
Oh,
not
thick.
Yeah, thick.
Okay. Kosa
Koi
mo?
turns
Sorry.
into kosa, which means the thickness.
The thickness. Mo is also. What is this?
Ondo, temperature.
Ondo mo. Bachiri. What? No. Ne. Yeah. So. Yes.
Yes.
What was this? Kosa? The thickness. The thickness and the temperature is perfect.
Yes, bachiri.
Bachiri.
It's funny that you know bachiri. It's like to be perfect. Indeed, it's more like an onomatopoeia, right? onomatopoeia are often used as like nouns, really.
Mm-hmm. I see that a
Right.
lot in mangas.
All right. So, also for the thickness,
Yes.
also for the temperature, it's perfect.
Yes. Yes.
Here,
It's kind of interesting to
see-
seeing it like say mo instead of just
Mhm.
to.
Mm,
Like this also and this also is perfect.
exactly. Immediately, like she's basically in wonder, like she's like, wow, also the thickness, also the temperature, also
I
like
see.
I think before. By the way, didn't you see that like in this sentence there is no verb?
Oh, that's
Bachiri.
true. Bachiri, I guess it's not a verb. It's an
It's not. It's a noun. It's like
noun, yeah.
today, so it's a noun, right?
Yes.
So if you were to make a full sentence, you would say bachiri da ne, bachiri desu ne.
Ah, I was thinking that. Des. I see.
Right.
All right, the lesson
It's just-
from when we tried it out 2 days ago. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Yes. I
Yes,
remember.
absolutely.
Yes.
That's what I'm referring to.
Mm-mm-mm.
So in actually in this sentence, there is no obvious subject
Mhm.
and there is no verb.
So she's actually not grammatically correct.
Yes,
Okay.
you could say this. But it happens many times in Japanese. Shouldn't be worried too much about this.
Okay. As long as you're understandable, I guess.
Yes.
Next or
Yes.
ありがとうございます。お茶菓子はこちらのスコーンやケーキをどうぞ。
okay. I got that. Thank you very much. The snacks for the tea would be
Mm.
cake and scones.
Mm.
Right.
Alors, so, ocha, you see, like, you know kashi?
Gashi
Gashi?
snacks, sweet snacks.
Yes, snack.
So like
You,
tea time
maybe you
snacks.
didn't- Yes. Didn't you
Yes.
hear that he said ocha gashi?
Yeah, ochagashi.
So, like, whenever you have kashi and, like, when you have a sound like this, for example, ka, or like fu, on all that
Mhm.
stuff, when there's something before,
Mm-hmm.
it often becomes with dakuten.
What is that?
So dakuten is like the thing that turns into ta into da, ka into ga,
I don't know.
shi into ji.
I-
No, these two small bars, for example, ariga.
Oh,
Arigato.
this. Oh, yeah.
By the way, the circle that is on hi to turn into pi
P. Yes.
is called handakuten.
Handakuten.
Yes.
Okay.
This cup that turns into ga is dakuten.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you have something before, like a noun,
Mm-hmm.
as another noun, for example, usually it is, it becomes with dakuten.
Mm.
It becomes ocha.
Wait. Again. If No.
If a noun, like if you have a noun, for example,
yes, which one is the
and
noun?
you see that
The gashi?
like kashi.
Kashi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have a noun, and the first syllable has something that can be turned into
Ka to ga.
dakuten. Ga,
Mhm.
yes, absolutely. And then it often becomes ga. You often
Mhm.
have the dakuten added, alright?
Mhm.
It's not always the case, but it's often the case.
If
Right.
it is paired with another.
We will never know, exactly.
Mm.
So here
So
we
the
have,
snacks for
o-
tea time.
yes, and it turns into ocha gashi.
Gashi. Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yeah. I actually haven't read it. I just like purely audio.
It's fine.
Ochagashi.
This is pretty good by itself.
Wow. I need my Seiyu events. That's why I learned. Chira no. Oh,
Mhm.
like are these things kind of?
Yeah,
Are
this is
here like
these
and then
ones,
he
like,
points, I
Yes.
guess.
こちらのスコーン.
Oh,
Because
soup.
I don't know what it is, but
Oh, you don't know scones?
no.
British
I-
like biscuits. British bread, but not really bread. It's like flaky. Yeah.
Okay.
I like ya
Mhm.
ta?
Uh,
Yataki?
No, ta is like There's another stroke in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And the left stroke is a bit shorter
Ke.
towards the top. This is K.
I cheated. No
Yes, I
praise
know.
for me. Hey! So little faith in me. I told you my katakana is rusty.
I'm
Sukon.
just joking.
No, you're not. Ya. Ke. Ki. Sukon
Yes,
ya.
K.
Why sukon ya?
Ya is like a bit like to.
And?
To. It's like to is
Oh.
like to make two things together, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's a closed list, right?
Okay.
Like say for example, me and my father.
Mm-hmm.
If I use to,
Mm-hmm.
it basically means that we are the two you're talking to and nothing else. It's a closed group.
Uh-huh.
When you use ya, it's still an open group. Like there could be some
Oh.
other things coming with it.
Ooh, okay. Sukon ya
Mhm.
keki o dozo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dozo.
Dozo.
It's like dozo is like here.
Go
or like
ahead.
ready or something else. And as you can see, it's still not a complete sentence. We're still lacking a verb. Dozo.
That's. I guess so. He's just mentioning the stuff.
You could say like dozo meshiyagatte kudasai.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to like just like I referred to last time.
Mm-hmm.
Like please have or please take or drink this.
He's just explaining what's there.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, actually, like he's literally like have this or take this or eat this.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
we don't have the verb
implied.
because it's obvious.
Yes.
Yes, it's implied.
Okay.
All right. Is that fine for you?
Hmm.
I think it's going great. You're a lot faster than.
Your
when I went-
expectations for me is very low. I am offended.
Actually, you don't realize. I don't think you don't realize how slow I was whenever I first started Japanese.
Okay, you
myself.
started Japanese with like no basic. This is not me starting Japanese. I've had classes a little bit. I was
Yeah,
a severe weeb, and I watch. I listen to CD dramas and Seiyu events. Okay, rude.
All right. Am I rude for assuming you're not a weeb?
No, because I told you I'm a weeb, and I told you like I can do my basic hiragana and katakana, and then yesterday you were like, "Wow, you can read!" Like, yes, I told you this. Little faith.
No, actually, as I told you, like many people when I teach them, they actually say like, "Oh yeah, I can read katakana and hiragana," and when we arrive into like content and we cannot even read the first hiragana, I'm like, eh.
Okay, but I also told you I had classes for like 3 months. Well,
Alright,
once a
alright.
week, but still rude.
All right.
Arigato. Ah. So wait. Ba?
Soyeba.
So ba. Speaking of which, I think
Yes.
I'm so
exactly.
smart. I don't know that. Kanji is literally just my
Kae-
nemesis.
Kaeru.
Kaeri. Kaeri no?
Mhm.
What is this?
Junbi.
Junbi is like
Preparations.
Junbi is like preparations. Junbi no
Yes. Ho.
ho
Ho.
ha oh ho
Ho.
method.
Ho. Ho wa.
Ho.
Ho is like will be with different kanji.
Oh, okay. So it's ho wa.
Mhm.
What is this?
Owatta. Owaru.
Owa
Verb
owaru
owaru.
no?
Oh, this is a little tsu. Oh, so owat.
Oh, owatsu no?
This is a little tsu, not a big tsu, but
Oh,
not
owatta no?
owatta. Owatta. Owatta no.
Owatta no? That's the tone. Thank you.
Mhm.
And then she remembers
Ah.
something.
Ah.
So yeba. So
Ah.
now that I think about it, or speaking of which,
Yes. This actually comes from iu, the verb iu. Do you know
Iu.
iu? To
ew.
say.
I see.
So here iu. 一段は五段.
So mean. Godan, cause e exists. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So mean. No sudden test.
いいかった.
I was shocked. Okay. Sorry.
So iu, ie, ieba.
Yeah, ie is also. Oh, I see.
No, actually, like these two things, like e, for example, is an adjective, e to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But e also exists as some sort of noun. For example, ikata, way to say something. Ikata.
I thought
For example.
ikata is like a good way to say something.
Not really. It's like e from iu actually. Ikata.
Okay.
Way to say something. So here we have some sort of like conditional, literally. Ba is one of conditional. There are a few other conditionals, but here is one of it. So if to say like this, if we're to say like this, so when it comes to this, basically, if we're talking about this,
Okay.
this is literally how it comes, where it comes from. So, そういえば、帰りの準備、帰り。
Kairi is what?
帰る
Go home.
帰る Yes, go home or return to a place you've
I
been
keep
at
saying
at the
kaeru
beginning.
because I keep wanting to go home. Kaeritai. I remember it by heart.
So, 帰る becomes 帰り. What does it mean then? It's a noun.
To no. Just kaeri is to return, right?
It's a return. It's a return.
return.
Or like a comeback to home or something like that.
Right? The preparations to come back home. Is it ready yet?
Yes. No ho. So here the ho is like the side of something. It's like towards something, literally.
Towards something. This
yes,
one,
it's
right?
a noun that says like means towards. Yes.
Ho.
Be a bit careful about this one because this one can also be read as kata. Just like in ikata, but as I told you before, ikata. Or like kata alone could mean that some like people. A formal way to talk about people.
Okay.
Ano kata wa.
Yes.
People.
Yes. I hear that a lot in my lessons. Okay.
So kata can be like with the same kanji actually. So you have to be careful. Like sometimes I also mistake it when I'm not paying attention. Sometimes it can be ho, sometimes it can be kata. Depending on what it means.
So you have to look at the sentence as a whole.
Yes, exactly. So towards towards the preparations of return. So like about like in the side to the side of like it's a roundabout way to say like about the preparations for the return. 終わったの? 終わる.
Is it over?
Yes, exactly. 終わる is like to be finished. So 終わる becomes 終わった.
Because
this
past
is like some
tense.
sort of a past. Yes, this is past tense. We're gonna talk about like how to do the T form of the past form later, and what exactly is the past form. This is just too early.
Okay.
There's a lot to say about this.
Okay.
For now, let's just keep it simple. All right.
Point is like what is usually like when there's a ta, it's usually past tense. Like it's over.
Yes.
It has finished. Blah blah blah. Yes. Next.
Yes, next. 荷造りと飛行機の手配は昨夜のうちに済ませておきました。
No fucking way I can understand that. Yeah, I don't know. I can read like the like these parts and this part, and this is like hand. This means hand.
Yes.
So. But I don't know what it is in Japanese.
Yes.
And then I can read this. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what that means. Not even a gist of it.
So the first two hiragana, what is it?
Do
you know what it means?
Oh?
Do you want e means?
It's not. Is yes.
Yes. It's like another way to say hi or e. It's usually kind of polite, by the way.
I see.
A little less formal, but in a way kind of more formal. I mean, polite, actually.
Keigo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a difference between like formal and polite. And e is more towards the polite rather than the formal.
Formal is like hi, no?
Sorry?
Formal is like high. No?
High society, yes. More high society than like polite.
No, I mean
stuff.
like saying
Right.
high as an yes.
Formal is yes, high, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. So like formal, if you have trouble understanding what I'm saying, is like at the army, like high.
Oh.
Right? Formal would be the very definition of like army, not any sort of like real
Company?
respect. Yes, like no, not really even company,
No?
but like, the army. Army would be the definition of like what is formal, but one is not exactly polite.
Okay. Okay. What is this?
So ni zukuri. So ni is the
Zukuri.
kanji for luggage, and it also comes with the verb tsukuru. You might know tsukuru
No.
is to construct, to make.
Oh, tsukuru. Oh, okay.
Tsukuru, yes, tsukuru.
Okay.
Usually
I know
they're
make.
different kanji, but this one is also one kanji for tsukuru.
So, making the luggage. I assume like preparing the luggage.
Yes. As you can see, tsukuru, to prepare, becomes preparing.
Mm-hmm.
The preparing of a luggage becomes sort of a noun, right? Just as usual. Ichidan or godan? Tsukuru.
Sukuritai, I think would work. So godan.
Godan, yes.
Yeah, I
So,
just
by the way, you
I
also
just check
like
with the
tsukuri.
itai. Tsukuri. Oh yeah.
Tsukuru, tsukuri. Yes, you could also say like this.
The sudden questions really catch me off guard each time. So scary.
I'm just.
It's okay.
I think it's good, honestly.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
good
good
for
to do this
memory and like so you
Yes.
can recognize the patterns.
Yes. So, nizukuri to hikouki.
Hikoki. I feel like I've heard hikoki, but I don't remember what it is.
This is one of the words the teachers like to teach.
I don't remember.
This is plane.
Oh,
Hikoki.
Oh, different kanji from the Chinese one. How sad.
The big one. Yeah.
So different.
The last
Koki.
kanji, the very complicated one, is one of the kanji for machines. No, the hikoki, the key at the end. Yes, key is the kanji for machines.
Machine.
Shikai.
And then what is this?
Yes.
Oh, this is the
Flying.
Chinese one. Yeah, this is literally like the
Yes.
flying Chinese
Yes.
symbol, and this
the
is like
kanji
kind of
for
like
the
transport
verb. This is the kanji for the verb tobu, to fly.
to fly. And then what is this then?
Iku, to go.
Iku,
Hikoki.
tobu, iku, ki,
Yes.
And then
This one has no verb.
and then
Yes.
hikoki.
Hikoki. Literally, it's a machine that goes by flying.
Okay. Hikoki no
Teihai.
te. Same. Okay, te is also hand, right?
Yes. It's actually one exception, because te in the Chinese reading is supposed to be shu.
Oh, it's different
Like
than the
sh-
actual Chinese reading. Okay.
For example, like hakushu.
Hakushu. Yeah. Clap.
Rolling. Hakushu. Yes. Hakushu. It's funny that you know this word. Hakushu.
I told you. Anime.
No, but I'm curious where you know it about this.
Anime.
Because it's not a common word. Oh, really?
Hakushu. Yeah.
Hakushu.
I was crazy. I watched a lot. It was pretty much the only entertainment I had back then. So.
Yeah. I'm always surprised. Like, as like a teacher, especially as someone who doesn't really watch anime, I'm always extremely surprised at how much you know about Japanese by just watching anime.
I think
I feel
it's
like
really
that's-
great. I think it's like a really good way to learn Japanese, especially because I was like into anime around what, like maybe starting from 9th grade, but it got like really crazy around 10th grade. So like it was back when learning is still easy, you know, like the brain is still developing.
Yes.
And even before, like I was introduced to Vocaloid. Do you know Vocaloid?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, in 6th grade. So I was young back then, and I would like compare Romaji with like the I would like write down the Romaji so I could sing it. So eventually I just
I
remembered the vocabulary, and like I always
I
watch
see.
with English subs. That's why.
Mm.
This.
So
It's how
tehai is
here
like
is not.
it's
Sorry,
middle way towards preparation and like handling a bit, right?
handling a bit, like
I mean,
handling.
like preparation. It's like we already saw like 3 verbs that basically means prepare.
Yes.
We saw yoi,
Yeah.
yoi suru. It's like
Mhm.
to prepare for consumption. Usually, yoi suru is like to prepare for consumption, especially for like food, tea, all sorts of things.
Mhm.
Yoi suru. And then we had junbi, preparations. This is like preparation for like something that is planned usually. Junbi.
No. This one?
Ju-
No.
And this one on the last sentence.
This one?
No, it
No.
was on the last sentence.
Oh, before.
Before.
Oh, okay.
Yes, junbi.
Mm.
So junbi was for preparations that for things that happen after, but like to prepare something, but to do something after, right?
There's something after?
Yes, for example, you prepare for a fight after. Or like to prepare for an event.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
This is junbi.
Okay.
And tehai is a bit a mix between like prepare and arrange for something,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Tehai before.
tehai. Like arrange for like the depart, for example, right?
Mm. Why can't I use Junbi there?
You could use junbi.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
It's a bit more specific.
Yes. I see.
Actually, junbi is like the more broader,
Yes.
the broadest one,
I've heard of it a lot.
right?
I see.
Okay, so
Tehai
Kikoki no
Kyoki.
tehai wa. Oh, this is close to kyo, but sakuya.
Sakuya?
Saku, like sakunen. You probably heard about sakunen last year.
Ah, okay. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, maybe.
Yeah, and the second one is the kanji for yoru,
Yeah,
night or
night.
evening.
Ah,
So this is
last
sakuya,
night's.
last evening, last night.
Last
Yes.
evening, Okay, so last year's last night? Last year's night?
No.
Huh?
Saku nen. Nen is night. Nen is night.
Ah,
Nen is
then
year.
just... Oh...
Nen just got replaced by ya.
Ah, so
So
Sakuya.
Sakuya means last night.
Last night.
Yes.
No?
But when you look at the kanji for yesterday, kino.
Yes? Kino. I know Kino.
Kino, it's like the same first kanji, and then the second kanji is the day. Ki.
Yes, maybe. I don't remember. No, it's not... Or do you mean this one?
The same. This one stays the same,
Uh-huh.
and the second one, instead of the kanji for yuru, like night, or the kanji for year,
Mm-hmm.
nen toshi, it becomes the kanji for day.
Ah.
Ki.
It's yesterday then.
Yes, kino.
Kino. Okay. So
You
this
could also like
Mm-hmm.
in a very formal setting, you can even say saku jitsu, but it's very rare actually.
I think I've heard of Jitsu actually. I think we've had to like
Saku
learn
jitsu.
it once.
Yes, and we had like jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
The kanji for day can be pronounced in 2 ways. In Chinese, it is jitsu
Mm-hmm.
or wait, nichi,
Nichi. Okay.
nichi and jitsu, depending on the verse on the word that is used in. Right?
Okay.
Sakuya no uchi ni.
Uchini is at my house.
Uchi
My place?
can mean several things. Uchi, when it's written with the Chinese character like the home and place, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
can mean house indeed. Here, it could mean it does not mean house. It doesn't mean home, right? It's one way that uchi can mean, right?
Mhm.
But it's not this one. Uchi, in the broader sense, means the inside of something.
Oh,
You probably know about naka.
Naka.
Did you know
Naka, yes, Naka. Inside.
the middle of something?
Uh-huh.
Yes, inside. Naka is the broadest term you can have about
Mhm.
the inside. And then there's uchi. Uchi exists to make a contrast between what's inside and what's not inside, what's outside.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few words like this. Like uchi comes in pair with soto. Uchi,
Soto is
soto.
outside. Yes.
Yes. It's like whenever you want to have the opposite of soto, you
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say naka, you would say uchi.
Uchi. I see.
Alright? So like inside, literally it says inside yesterday's night, and not outside. So it didn't like while it was yesterday
Mm-hmm.
night.
I see.
He didn't prepare outside. He didn't go further than this. Does that make sense? He did while it was yesterday.
Ah, okay.
Not outside of it.
Oh, he only prepared yesterday night.
Yes, like he prepared it
Ah.
while it was still yesterday, basically.
Okay.
Not today. It
Mhm.
basically means.
Uchi ni?
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hmm?
And then what is this?
Sumu. Sumasete okimashita. Sumu.
Sumo. I feel like I know that, but I don't remember.
It's actually the original word from sumimasen.
Oh.
Sumimasen. By the way, this sumimasen is very rarely written in kanji.
Mm-hmm.
But in very rare cases, you can see it in kanji.
Mm-hmm.
So sumu is actually to be finished, to be done.
Ah.
Or,
sumo.
of something that, especially for something like, I don't know, really chores or like something that
Mm-hmm.
like needs to be completed,
I see.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So sumu, to be done, becomes sumaseru, which is a form of
Sumaseru.
conjugation. Sumaseru, sumasete.
Yeah.
We already saw this at some point because we said, sasete morao, so sasete morao.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It is to receive, but I'll let you, or I'll make you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have to make it done. To make it done, so to complete.
And then okimashita? What is okimashita?
Te okimashita. Oku literally means to place,
Uh-huh.
to put something for later or something. But te oku, it means like to do something so it doesn't have to be done later, or to do something so that it's done, so it's prepared, so that you don't have to think to worry about it. Te
Okay.
oku.
So if you translate the whole things,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
the luggage for the flight has
Yes,
been prepared.
Oh, sorry. So
Huh?
this is to, like the nizukuri to hikouki no tehai. So like
Oh, the luggage and the
packet-
preparation for the
Yes.
flight.
Yes, exactly. So the packing, basically, you could say, like the making of luggage. So packing
Uh-huh.
and the preparation for flights.
Yes.
So about these two things,
Mm-hmm.
not all of them, but about these two things,
Mm-hmm.
I-
He finished it yesterday night. He did it
yes,
yesterday
what it was
night.
Yes.
Well, it was still yesterday night.
済ませておきました。済ませておきました。
That was the whole thing. All of this is
Yes.
just I finished yesterday night.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking speech.
But it's like there's a few, like several, as we said, for several nuances.
Nuances,
like,
yes.
No uchi ni, like while it was still yesterday, to say that I was like, I did it while it was yesterday night, not today. And sumasete oku, like to do something so it doesn't have to be worried about later, something like this, right?
So he finished it all yesterday night, so they don't have to think about it today.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in English, we just translate it as like it was done. I did it yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was it.
The nuances.
That's it. Yes, nuances in Japanese.
Okay. I see.
All right.
Next.
Yes. Next.
旦那様やお嬢様のクラスメイト、教員の方々へのお土産も手配済みです。
The master and my ladies. I forgot what he said, so I have to actually read. Gross. Kura said. Oh, the master and the ladies' classmates What is this? I forgot.
Kyoin.
Oh,
Do
I
you
don't know.
know the first kanji? I think you already
It's
told me
yeah.
you
It's
know
this
about
is
it.
school or like class or something. It's
Yes, oshieru or kyo, like kyoiku or no, not gakko, but like
I don't remember
kyo.
how to pronounce it in Chinese, but yeah, I still remember how to write this. This too,
So
actually.
here, kyoin. Kyoin, this is
Kyoin.
like teaching members, basically.
Ah, so
Like-
teachers?
Yes, more or less teachers. Kyoin.
Not kyoshi.
Kyoshi. It could be kyoshi, but it's a different. It would be a different like type of
Kanji.
teacher.
Oh, okay.
Also kanji, of course.
Kyoshi. What is it earlier?
In. In is a
Kyoin.
kanji
No.
for members. In is generally like for members, but in kai.
Kyoin no. Ho?
This one is the other one.
People.
The direction.
Uh,
Yes, so
na-
it is.
no, kata.
Kata.
Yay!
Exactly.
Okay. Kyoin no kata.
And then we have something we talked about at the beginning.
I don't. Oh no, that thing. So, what does it become? Kyoin no kata. Kata kata?
Kata.
Kata bata?
Kata gata.
Kata gata.
Kata gata.
Kyoin no kata gata. He?
In this case, since it's the particle, it pronounced as e, not he.
Ah, I think I remember learning a little about that. Why is a particle next to a particle?
I'm gonna talk about this later.
I see. Kyoin no kata gata no o.
Omiyagi.
Omiyagi.
Miyagi.
Not gifts, souvenirs.
Yes, exactly.
Souvenirs, as well as preparation something.
Preparation. Zumi.
What's this?
Tehai zumi. Sumu.
Oh,
Just like the last word.
Tehai sumi des.
What is sumi, by the way? Sumu. Sumu, do you
Sumi.
remember?
Oh,
Sumu. Sumasete okimashita.
finished, right?
To be done, yes. To be done.
To be done.
Like, especially something about a core, something that needs to be done.
Done. Okay,
So
so
here, it
mhm.
becomes a noun, sumi.
Sumi.
Becomes a noun, like something that is done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sumi is something that is done. So tehai zumi, preparation, done preparations, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation are done, right?
So
Tehai zumi des, you could just say like preparations are done. Preparations are done.
so
Yeah.
this is all just preparations are done.
Yes,
It's
tehai
just
zumi
making it
des.
hard. Okay. So the master, I'm assuming like the master of the house
Yes, exactly.
and
Danna-sama.
Danna-sama. Oh, this is Sama.
Yes, sama. Danna-sama.
Oh, this is Sama.
No, this, by the way, the butler is not the master of the house.
Oh yeah, of course. It's probably like her dad or her brother or something.
Yeah,
Because
exactly,
there's
yes.
classmates. So
I'm just making sure we're on the same line.
makes sense. Danna-sama, yeah. So the master of the house, and but not limited to.
Yeah, exactly.
The lady, the lady's classmates.
Just the classmates of a lady.
Classmates of-
your classmates, yes.
Oh, so the classmate is the ladies and not also the Danna. Okay. So
The classmate of a lady, not the Dan, of course.
okay, so the master of the house and the classmate of the lady, and then what is this? And then the teaching members, people,
Yes, the people of the teaching
the
members.
people of the teaching members,
By the way,
souvenirs
did you know
are also done
by the way-
prepared.
Katagata e no omiyage. So this is like e is the part of the particle of a direction.
What?
Direction.
This?
So here this is this he
Mm-hmm.
e particle e here is the particle of a direction.
Mm-hmm.
You often see like for example Nihon e iku, to go to Japan. E. To go towards actually. If you were to be
Towards.
very precise, it would be towards.
Okay.
Even though sometimes it could also mean to, but in the broader sense it is towards, alright?
Mhm.
This e particle is a particle that is used with verbs. Do you agree? like with like iku.
Iku.
Do you
Uh-huh.
remember?
Iku is go.
Like,
To go.
to go. Like for example, like in this sentence, for example, you have e
Mm-hmm.
for Portugal that is used with a verb, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here
There's no verb.
we want to say it's a gift towards the teaching members, the people of the teaching members.
Towards the teaching members.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you finding this part?
Okay, so the gift, omiyage, the
Mhm.
gift for
Mhm.
towards
Mhm.
the people of
Mhm.
the teaching members.
Yes. So the no here that you asked
Mm-hmm.
is actually to make the link between the e and omiyage. Do you remember when I said that like the same there's like one big category of like words which
Mhm.
are verbs, adjectives, and no dades.
No, this. Yes.
So the no here is actually similar to a verb.
The no is
We put
similar
this
to a verb.
Yes, it's assimilated to a verb. And so here the e is there to the no here is linked to link the e and omiyage together.
Oh, okay. So
The subordinate.
it's just a conjugation.
It's not really a conjugation, but it's more like something like, because you wouldn't be able to say e omiyage,
I guess so.
because e is actually linked to something like
Oh,
a verb,
to
right?
classify the people of the teaching members so that they can be given the omiyage.
More or less, yes. It's actually there just to be able to link. The no here is actually there to link the e and miyage together, because
Okay.
e otherwise alone without the no would actually have to be linked to a verb.
Ah,
So
I
at the
see.
end.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yes.
By the way, there's something else I want you to notice.
Yes.
Here we have a first ya, but
Yeah,
after
yeah,
classmates, we have like a stop and in a comma
Yes.
in writing.
Yes.
This is technically just a ya, but we don't say ya several times.
This
Usually.
one.
Yes, this one.
This is a comma.
And
You
I-
say comma as a
Yes.
ya?
Yes, comma, because like we don't use two yas during for the same list, right? We just used one ya, nannasama ya,
Uh-huh.
and we don't really say ojo-sama no classmate ya kyoin no kakura.
Ah. So it's like in English, the master, you, and teachers. But the comma
Yeah,
is
but-
here.
Yes, it's replacing as a ya indeed.
Okay.
So like nannasama, like the master,
Mm-hmm.
your classmates,
Mm-hmm.
and
And the people of the teaching members.
the omiyage. Yes. So all of these have omiyage.
Yes.
All of these have souvenirs. So the souvenirs for all of these,
Mhm.
for the master, for the classmates,
And for the
your
teaching
classmates,
members.
and for the teachers.
Yes.
So all of them, that's why we have mo.
Mhm.
All of them
More.
can
Yes.
imply very surprising.
Can they have omiyage?
Yes, all of
And
them they have
It's already
omiyage
prepared. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Omiyage zumi desu. Oh, tehai zumi desu, sorry.
It's okay.
Is that fine for you for now?
Yes.
Sure, next.
Okay. I need to go to the toilet again. So, because I just drank. You're back.
I'm starting to be a bit hungry as well, so.
Oh. Should we finish here? It's been 3 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
How do you read that? That's a ru.
Oh, we already seen that at the beginning. Actually, now with the chat, like with the how to like insert characters. Do you remember?
Enter.
No,
No?
it was the first button towards the left.
I don't remember.
Modoru.
Modoru back?
Yes.
Oh, it's not connected to the save. Oh, I'm dumb.
データを保存する
Data was something.
で、データを保存 保存 is like saving.
Ah, okay.
保存する.
Okay.
Like data, 保存 is like saving,
Mhm.
storaging,
Mhm.
and becomes save, 保存する by adding する. Just like usual.
I see. Okay. Thank you so much for teaching me.
No problem, we can do this anytime.
Yes, I would
I
love
really
to.
enjoyed it.
We haven't even met all the boys, like just one. I would love for more.
I mean, you kind of like, we kind of were agreeing on like it's gonna be long, right?
Mhm.
Of course it's gonna be long, but
Mhm.
it's enjoyable this way.
I
think
like
I've
it, I
enjoyed
like it.
myself a lot.
Really? That's good. I wasn't too dumb. It's good?
No, it's great. It's
Yes.
great. I really enjoyed
Okay. Thank you so much then.
it.
See you next time.
All right. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.